everybody. Today we're going to be playing Astrea Six-Sided Oracles, which
That's right.
is a dice building game. It's like deck building, but you have a pool of dice that you continue to augment as you go along.
That's right. So let's see.
So we did this on stream once before,
With
and
Linda was playing
I was
Mooney.
playing Mooney.
She did not know what the game was, and the tutorial was turned off. So I tried to explain what some of the stuff was. She did really well, but she got a really unlucky roll on the dice at one point, and it just killed her near the end.
That is true. And
So-
Marcus played this before, so we're thinking that we will play together and see about playing a more difficult character.
I'll try Astrea, the Will of the Winds, but at maybe with an anomaly level of 2.
Astrea, the Will of the Winds, is an explorer with an Apian lamp from planet Apis. Self-proclaimed the best explorer of the star system, Astrea uses her flying expertise to travel to remote locations while searching for lost relics. On one of her expeditions, she stumbled upon her most prized find, the Apian's Astrea. Sagacious and intimately connected with the skies, she personifies chaos and unpredictability. A hero and expert in controlling randomness and dealing with surprises.
So I'm going to be hoping the enemies don't get a lot of thorns, because if they get a lot of thorns,
So let's give
I'm
some
in
context.
big trouble.
What is a thorn, and kind of like what is the deal with this game?
So in this game, we are going to try to save the world from corruption. We are now in the Tainted Reef in Chapter 1. And I can either start with a star blessing or a black hole blessing at the beginning. I'm going to start with a star blessing because a black hole blessing could be negative. And I am absolutely going to take the multiverse cube because of the fact that it lets me re-roll my rewards. And I got it at the beginning, which will allow me to potentially re-roll my rewards a large number of times.
So Mark gets to now choose die if he wants, or try to re-roll if he wants to. Let's see. So there's different options on here for what you would get.
So I can inspect these. Here with favorable winds, it's pretty safe. It basically lets me...
when you play what's a chaotic die? Is that one of the abilities of this character?
It's a die that she has that becomes random. And it makes it so that basically, if you have the favorable wind stat, then anytime you play your super chaotic dice, it basically randomly will purify, which harms the enemies. And this draws a new die, whereas these ones over here deal 1 healing to yourself or 1 damage to the enemy, while also giving you the favorable wind buff.
Oh, I see. So
most of this is
gives
about getting a
wind
favorable wind buff, and some of these the better ones let you redraw a new die as well. So over here in the middle one, these 3 are negative, and these 3 sides give a shield, which either prevents the enemy from healing or allows me to get shielded from being attacked, and rebounds the next die you play back into your draw pool instead of being discarded. And this ridiculously dangerous one either lets me draw 6 extremely chaotic dice, 5 extremely chaotic dice, or
deals damage to yourself, 1 or 2.
So
that dangerous one seems too dangerous for where we are right now.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Now, if I remember correctly in Astrea, and let me see if I can press the correct button to look at my current dice pool. Oh, that's start. I pressed select, shouldn't it? It says press select to view. Oh,
there you go.
A did it. Okay. So as we can see, I have 2 chaotic plus dice in my dice pool.
So they just do random stuff.
They are completely random. They're completely random. That is what they do. So if I wanted to use favorable winds, then basically it will buff. So every time favorable winds comes through, chaotic plus dice are gonna do more and more like random damage to enemies.
I mean, that seems pretty good.
I also shuffle and get a new set of 3, or skip to get some of the currency. But I think maybe we can try a favorable winds. We don't know what the other things will be.
I don't know what kind of things.
Alright, now second die. Electrostatic field is on a target purification and corruption coming from any kind of random purify or random corrupt. random confuse and thunderstorm dealt by you or your allies are automatically pointed at that creature for X turns or until the field is applied to another creature.
So you have a thing that attracts all kinds of random effects, whether it's healing or damage.
This one over here is a 12% chance to avoid being corrupted, and then it gets reduced based on how much it avoids, plus these 4 negative things.
That doesn't seem good.
And over here, it does large amounts of corruption and or purification to a random target.
So corruption would heal the enemies, and purification heals you.
I think I'm gonna shuffle this.
Yeah, so it's so you're damaged by corruption and healed by purification. Your enemies are healed by corruption and damaged by purification.
Yep. So let's see. This Sky Piercer is whenever you or your allies play the Meteor Rain action, these other one that's on the Sky Piercer, which is very bad to happen.
Yeah.
A random enemy receives X purification Y times, or Y is the amount of times that the Meteor
so you
Rain.
heal enemies?
No, so what happens is it damages...
No, sorry,
as you keep building up Sky Piercer, Meteor Rain damages the enemies more and more. So Lightning Sting deals purification to any target 5 times, but it confuses you. And then this lets you re-roll problematic dice while healing yourself. But it doesn't damage the enemies.
Yeah.
Let me see what I have again. So I've got 2 completely random ones, some minor purifies and shields. I've got minor aimless.
And the shields block incoming damage.
Yes, or incoming healing to the enemies. So I might want to get a little bit of re-rolling. I'll grab that too.
Sounds good. Let's
This
check
is
and
a
see
little too many safe dice for me. I really want to get
a dangerous one,
some
but those
risky
dangerous
dice.
ones.
I'll probably pick one here.
Let's see if there's any comments in chat.
Yes.
Because I think we're not necessarily really explaining much about how the game works. But I think it's easier to do when you. It's easier to see.
For some reason,
also.
the
Oh, I think because it was full screen.
It full screened itself somehow, and therefore I was not able to go back to the chat so easily. And Mad Guy Dave says the biggest loss in YouTube is the news at the beginning and the YouTube intro. I mean, we could still do the news at the beginning in YouTube. We were just thinking of not doing it. Alright, so what's gonna happen here? So this enemy is, unfortunately for me, has thorns, which is like the worst thing for this character.
So when purification is received from other, purification sources receive 1 corruption. So when you damage the enemy, you take damage. Is the deal with thorns.
And so this guy is gonna heal himself for 4 on his turn, and furthermore, he will damage me if he heals himself for a total of 6, period. So this chaotic die is going to apply 12 dodge to all targets, which is very good. So I will definitely do that. Because dodge also makes him dodge his own self-healing.
Yes.
Let's see what's here. So the problem with this thunderstorm is it could thorn me when it randomly purifies.
So that's a spell that you, and how did we charge those spells up again? You had to play a certain number of things.
Alright, so basically the problem with this one is that
you don't want to use it if they have thorns, because they could injure you a million times.
He could also heal me because I'm a random target. So let's see what happens if I use Thunderstorm.
Sure, I guess you have the ability to do healing, so.
I won't die even if it targets the enemy all 6 times.
Alright, let's see.
And doesn't dodge me. So let's see what happens. Alright, so what happened was...
Looks like the enemy took 4 damage and you took 1?
The enemy took 4 damage and I took, I think, 2, and then I dodged some of it.
Okay.
Alright, now I have reroll as an option. So, I do not have 3.
Did you unlock those powers as you took more damage?
Yeah.
If that hasn't worked again? Yeah. Now you have taken 2 damage.
Oh no, you're right. I only did take 1.
Yeah.
I guess I dodged a lot of it for some reason.
Well, yeah, because I thought that the amount of damage you took was the red.
No, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna deal 3 damage to a random target because it could be to me.
3
that
healing
healed
for
me up to
yourself
full.
or 3 damage to the enemy. And then what's left?
Just 1. so I'll damage him even though this damages me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
There we go.
that's it. Let's see what happens next. Alright, it healed itself as we knew it was gonna do, but it did not dodge its own self-healing. Ooh, the Chaotic Plus Plus was actually a giant favorable wins. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to
So does that mean if you have favorable wins, then it would benefit the Chaotic Plus Plus?
I'm going to first play a regular favorable wins. Also, I want to inspect this die. Are there even favorable or wins on it?
Yes.
Yes, there are. So I could use this reroll. Alright, so I'm going to give this guy this.
So the shield protects him from corruption, which is his own healing.
Yes. Then I'm going to reroll the favorable wins die.
Because all of its results were better.
Were equal or better. And let me see, is this guy, what is he doing to me here? He's corrupting me 3 and 2 to himself. That seems like it's one of the worst possible things it can do. So I'll reroll them both. I think it's fine. Okay.
Reroll time. Yes,
right.
there we go.
That was a
now he's not healing himself anymore.
And
that rolled the same thing again?
That rolled the same thing. Okay, so he took massive amounts. He took 6 because of 6 favorable wins, and it looks like that was not dealt directly by me, or I dodged. Or did I dodge? What is my dodge at? It's still 22, so I didn't dodge. It looks like favorable wins were not an issue for me.
Well,
also,
that's very good.
I'm gonna do this.
You're at full, might as well.
The problem is if I hit him for 5 of the 6, I'll lose a hit point. But I don't think I will hit him for 5 of the 6. I did not. I hit him for exactly half and healed myself for the rest. Alright, so he's gonna smack me for 3. That's totally fine. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got a confuse, which is
50% chance of dealing 3 purification or 50% chance of dealing 3 corruption to any target.
And then it increases dice purification. Oh yeah, not affected by doing it power. Okay, got it. So
wait, why would you want to use something that's half heal, half hurt?
Why would you want to use something that is half chance of healing and half chance of hurting any target?
You have just some other combo, I imagine.
How about this is a good example. It healed me to full. Even if it hurt me, I would have gotten access to both of these.
Oh, right, because when you're more injured, you can access your more powerful abilities.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now I will damage this guy. And, let's see, I can do this random walk of the 6 damage to multiple targets. Alright, so at this point...
You could possibly finish it with the 4 if it attacks it.
Yeah, but it might not. And it's gonna attack me for 4, so I need to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, that's true.
I hit it, so I win. Against Thorns, which is Astra's least favorite situation. I'll collect all. Alright, what's this? Cleave, which is just like kind of it's just an attack for a lot of damage. Here we've got dodge stacking that can potentially draw a new die.
More of the field that attracts all the effects to someone.
A much higher electrostatic field, but it could randomly deal corruption. And I mean, having an electrostatic field definitely allows you to decide where your stuff is going. But I think I'm gonna shuffle this. Too bad. This is just Wing Glide again. And we've got Protection, which can negate debuffs.
And draw dice.
And then over here we've got discard dice from your hand to deal purification to random enemies.
Based on how many dice you discard.
That's right. So I think I am going to maybe skip it. The problem is I really want to get a chaotic die that I'm very excited. I mean, not a risky die that I'm very excited about. But maybe I will here. I can keep shuffling because this Ruby's Cube is like the best thing in the game.
What's Mass Cleanse?
That is a AoE, either an AoE heal or an AoE damage.
That's an interesting one.
So here's Confused again, and then Quick Strike is purifying while drawing, essentially, but it might deal corruption unforgeable. So you know what? This is not like a very Astra-y thing to get it. There are better things, but I'm gonna grab Mass Cleanse just because I do want to have a risky die. And let's fight this normal battle. Okay, This thing does not have thorns, so we're in better shape here. What does it do? What is
Let's
this
see.
thing down here? It always
Oh,
draws
it draws
second
second.
die. And, okay, so it's gonna attack me for 3 and 2.
That's dangerous.
What is my chaotic die? Area confused. 50% chance of dealing 3 purification or 3 corruption to all targets not affected by doom.
And then
or
draw
power.
2 dice.
And the minor purify drew a bad situation. So, alright, I'm gonna start with area confused.
Whee!
Hopefully that won't let the enemy get... Alright, so what did that do? That looks like it healed me and damaged the enemy. And I drew 2 dice, like Linda said.
Yes.
Okay, so, I'm probably gonna re-roll this minor purify being corrupted
Yeah.
with my re-roll.
But it deals 3 perfect. It heals you if you re-roll, so you should take damage
well,
first.
I don't have any way
Why
that I
don't?
can
Why
take
not do
damage.
the?
This
I guess.
can't hurt me, but
Oh,
the
that's
only
right,
reason
yeah.
it hurt me was thorns.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So you don't have any way to take damage.
I mean, the only way I have to take damage
Is
is
that
if
when
that
there's no
re-rolls
point, yeah.
to damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. I'm in pretty good shape here, but taking 5 damage is pretty ouchy. But I will be safe from taking that 5 damage, and that should cause me to get...
So what other things are we're gonna do to damage that?
Well, here's some things we can do. So, all of these. So, random, it was happened to hurt him. And this. Wait, why is he taking so much? He seems to be taking more than I thought I
Let's
would
take a
deal.
closer look. So.
I don't know. Some of these were dealing more. What do I have up here? My Apian lamp. Oh, right. I have a critical chance. That's why. I have a 10% critical chance from my Apian lamp. That's why. I was... Because, yeah, see, that did 3 just now instead of 1.
So it's
Okay.
crit times 3 or
Yeah, I believe so. I will go back up here. X% chance of dealing
I
critical
see.
damage times 3.
multiply your critical multiplier, not
Which,
critical
yes,
multiplier.
which there's a way to get it up. Astra is very interesting, but it's very random, so she's a little bit difficult to handle. Alright. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah, it's painful. Ooh, wow, this is lose a heart unforgeable. That's terrible. Fortunately, we got our mass cleanse plus on a good side. Alright, so losing a heart unforgeable is really terrible, but we also win, so it doesn't matter.
If we win, we don't have to play that.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. So this is massive. Oh, wait, this is that massive AoE dodge one that we got that one time from the Catic Plus. This is purification to render target, and okay, I don't think we need that. Yeah, this is the one where you choose whatever die you want and draw it. And what is this butterfly? On the next X purifications
Resident Buzz.
received by you coming from a random, all enemies receive 1 purification for. Oh, I see. It's when you randomly heal
Heal
yourself,
yourself,
it
you
also
also
damages
damages
the
the
enemy for the
That's
next X ones that happens. That's kind of interesting. And then Apian Skyfall is deal 3 purification to an enemy, deal 2 additional for each time you or a sentinel dealt corruption during this turn. So, I see. So it's a little stronger if you screwed up. I think I'm gonna skip and just get. Alright, so
Oh,
what
what's
is
that
this? Renewal comments. I see. It deals 1 corruption to a target a certain number of times, but then which could be up to 7 times. Which, if it picks you, you lose. If you don't have a shield up. But then it gives you all of those things on the bar back.
Oh, that's interesting. Dangerous, but interesting.
Yes. Then this is that Sky Piercer again, which whenever those meteors happen, it damages the enemy. And then we've got favorable winds. I think I'm going to shuffle to see what we get here. It's a higher crit chance. But of course you have to play it and then build up to it. And then this is a random attack that can potentially draw again an Avian Skyfall. I think I'm going to skip and get money. Alright.
Sounds good.
I'm going to check
Try again for the riskies.
I already did get one, but if I have one that's really, really good, I might take that. So what's Cursed Discovery? It is 50. It is a area confused that refreshes all of your virtues sometimes. And sometimes it just does the area confused.
What about defensive aura?
So that definitely feels to me like why would you want
The
renewal comments?
Cursed Discovery.
I guess because of the fact that area confused could damage like all of your allies and all of the enemies, whereas this even though it does 7, it's like random.
Yeah.
So defensive aura is one that applies light shield to everything in the map or deals damage.
I think Curse of Discovery, maybe?
Curse of Discovery is interesting, though I do like defensive aura. I think I'm actually going to take defensive aura because there's so much randomness.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright, so I have Mass Cleanse. I don't want Wind Glider, Sky Piercer. Critical Multiplier, but it's got an unforgeable, horrible thing.
Unfortunately, meaning you can't change it out.
Yes.
You just permanently lose.
So this is your confused actions of any type have more chance of... Oh right, Brilliance is the one where your confuses become skewed towards healing instead of being good instead of being bad. So this is for a build that, and then it will give you a confused multiplier where your next confuse has a chance of its higher critical multiplier if you already have maximum brilliance, which is 50, which is maximum brilliance. All your confuses always do the positive thing. All right, so I don't think we need this. I think we've taken 2 risky ones, and that's probably enough. So let's go to the Forge Shop. So what are we gonna do here? So we can do a Crumbling Skies, deal 1 purification to all targets 3 times. We can Light Shield to all targets. We can 1 purify all targets. We can apply Incorruptible to a target where it blocks all corruption until the start of your next turn, or we can do Astral Calling where you get whatever you want. Okay, so obviously
Incorruptible is...
Obviously 1 purification to all targets 3 times.
Is very
Incorruptible to 1 target and Astral Calling are way better than 1 damage
yes.
at 150. However, I could get 2 of these, whereas
No,
unfortunately
you can't. You have 290. Oh, no, you can't.
I
'cause
could
it's
get the
100
2 crappy ones, whereas
Yeah.
unfortunately by 10, if I just actually kept away from one other one, I could have gotten a 200 and a 100. Some of these are very good.
So I think we should get one of the 200s.
Yeah, I think so too. I think other than Thorns, Crumbling Skies is very good.
Yeah, why don't we... Yeah, I would say let's grab either that or this one over there, the one about...
Being
Incorruptible.
incorruptible. Somebody blocks all corruption for a turn. I think I'm gonna buy Crumbling Skies. And I will put Crumbling Skies on
The major...
one of these dealios. Probably the one here that deals, let's see.
Do you want to replace 2 AoE...
I want to probably 2 AoE problems.
Yeah.
I think 2 corruption to all targets is the worst thing
Yes.
I have on my risky dice here. Okay. And then I can destroy a die. So let's destroy something. Let's destroy probably Minor Purify, although Minor Aimless is also like not the world's greatest situation. Let's see. Because Minor Aimless does do a lot more, but you can't tell who you're gonna hit. Maybe I'll destroy Minor Purify.
Minor Purify, yeah, and you wouldn't have been able to do that if you had done the
Correct.
other things. So
Alright, so I'll grab some Star
More
Shards.
Star Shards.
So let's do the harder battle. It'll give more Star Shards.
Alrighty, let's do this. Okay,
Alright,
so...
there's multiple targets, which is good that we got some AoE. Ooh, and there's our 3 Crumbling Stars. So what did these guys do, other than there being 2 of them? Well, this guy can do a wound, which puts horrible dice into our deck. And this one is going to do AoE 2 damage to all targets, which is not fantastic. Okay.
Is there any reason not to lead with the Mass Cleanse?
I mean, I could lead with Thunderstorm. It doesn't actually matter
really
because they
matter
don't have
what
spikes.
Yeah.
I'll just lead with Thunderstorm. That apparently mostly hit myself. Do a Mass Cleanse. And a Minor Aimless. That also keeps hitting myself. I can put a Light Shield up. Let's see. I'm going to take 4 damage.
Yes.
And let's put a Light Shield up on that
This
guy
one
so
can
he
heal
can't
less,
heal
yeah.
himself for as much and damage him.
Makes sense.
Alright.
Focus on the one with lower HP.
I don't like having a wound die, but that is what's gonna happen. Alright, here we go. Is this the... Oh, this is the defensive R++. Okay. And this is a chaotic ++, so I should definitely play the favorable winds die first.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start by playing favorable winds. Wait, so what else is on here? Oh, right. So the favorable winds was not as good as it could have been.
So you could reroll the defensive aura and the favorable winds one with your double reroll. I think that's probably worth.
Okay, so I will reroll defensive aura.
Unless their things are worse.
Their things are pretty nasty, but I think they could be bad no matter what. And they're not gonna kill me as long as I can heal up to full first. Unless I kill myself. Alright, so the defensive aura still was something not fantastical. Alright, so let's see. If I deal myself 2 damage, I will absolutely get my last thing. So let's do. Will I be able to heal myself back up to full if I do that? Let me time out.
Let's hold
So
on.
this is deal 1 purification to any target 4 times.
So
So
here's
that
the
could
4
be
times,
me.
Yeah. And you'll probably and you have the light. Actually, do you have the lightning ability anymore? No, you used it, right?
I think I did. So I'm gonna hurt myself.
Alright, now
Because
you
this is purely gonna heal me. This is definitely worth it, I think.
Yeah.
Also,
so before you do that, you want to use
I
the
might as well-
power there, so you're not healed to the point where...
use what power?
Don't you use this first, right? Because you'll lose access to it after you heal yourself.
Actually, I should do the random one first to see what happens. Because maybe it'll randomly heal me up to full. Who knows? See? It did
there you
for
go.
some reason. It weirdly decided it was going to hit me. So
There you
it's
go.
good to know that
Alright.
it did that. Alright, let's see what I can
Or
do.
because you don't lose access to the power when you heal up, as long as you've got to that point at some point.
What I can do to this guy. So this. Then
8.
oh wait, also is this right, this may the problem with this one is it may heal him. So I don't know that I want to actually use that. But we can do 8.
And you can do 4 to him too.
I can do 4 and it got tripled.
Nice crit.
I'm gonna do
Another 4.
so let's see. I think it may be worth doing a oh, that got tripled. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing
Yeah,
this
'cause it could
because
take him down.
If it's the right kind, it'll kill him. It didn't,
It wasn't.
but it was worth trying. All right, so I should be surviving this with 1 hit point. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, I've been doomed, which is not like the best thing ever.
Better things happen.
I'm going to re-roll this wound die because some of the things on this are even worse.
Yeah.
But right, because I've been doomed. I'm re-rolling. I'll re-roll it anyway because it heals me.
Just to reroll, yeah.
And it
It's
rerolls
also
to the same thing.
whatever. So,
Okay. So this guy over here, I'm pretty sure I can definitely kill.
yeah.
Also, if I count correctly, I'm gonna get this thing back if I hit myself for 3. So I might as well do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna actually take damage. Okay. So let's also do this
Yeah.
because it could kill him. It chose not to target him
check
at all,
the other
but
one,
it healed,
okay.
it healed
It
me
heals
for
you.
a lot. Okay. Cool. So I can deal.
You have 2 4 damages, which is a little...
I think I could just kill him by doing
Oh, yeah,
this.
you can do that one, yeah.
He's gonna AoE corrupt, which I could have been nice to put the shield up on him, but that is not how it happened.
Yep.
Alright, let's draw whatever die I want, which will also deal major damage to him. Okay. Well, I
Which one you
definitely
want?
don't want a wound die.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
So the thing is, chaotic plus obviously is gonna imply favorable winds to it, but it could
It
be
could
like
be
a
bad and
really
you don't have
negative
any
thing,
rerolls
and we
left
don't have
here,
any rerolls
so,
left
okay.
right now. So what is like the safest thing for me to take? It's probably the minor aimless, although like because
Mass Cleanse would deal 1 damage to you and heal the enemy by 1.
at worst,
At worst. So that's actually not that bad.
I guess so. The others also can be there. Ooh, there we go. Very nice. Oh, I actually did.
You have a
reroll.
reroll, so... Okay, never mind.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, so if I okay, let me do this first.
Purification?
So let me see. If I purify them,
What do you plan to do to heal yourself? If
Mass Cleanse.
Oh, we're right, of course that'll hit you. So
That'll heal me for 3.
So do you want to confuse him?
I think so, because even if this overcharges him and causes me to take 4, I'll get that lightning thing.
Oh, right, and then you can use it.
It didn't. It hurt him.
Okay, sounds good. So then you can do that.
And now I'm at 4.
And actually, check and make sure you don't need the reroll, I guess. On his, like, his isn't, like, atrocious, is it?
His is 1 AoE damage and a bit negative die, which, like, is...
Most things do negative die, looks like. Alright.
All of his things on this particular dice that he moved do a negative die to me. Okay. So this is the dizzy die, which, like, certainly could be less than this. Alright, so this chaotic plus die that's gonna cause me to draw 6 chaotic plus die seems
very,
hilarious.
Very good.
So I'm definitely gonna do that.
Alright, yeah, let's start with that and see what we have available.
Wait, where did the other 5 go? Where did the other 5 go? Didn't it say draw 6?
Maybe you have to have 6. Does it draw all the ones you have?
Oh, yeah, probably. Okay, I'm gonna apply Incorruptible to myself, I guess.
Seems legit.
I'm happy.
But that highly implies we need to get more chaotic
Yes.
plus dice.
So now that I'm
Alright.
Incorruptible, I'm going to.
But I guess if we're gonna do that build, because that was
put a bunch
random.
of shields on him so that he can't heal himself.
Now this actually could reroll to. Oh, I guess you're incorruptible anyway. I was gonna say that could reroll to something that purged it. That
Oh
died
yeah, I
entirely.
guess that's true. But I was Incorruptible, so.
You might as well.
Yeah, I probably should have purged it. Anyway, I'm still Incorruptible, so nothing happens to me, and I draw another horrible
Whee!
die.
Invincibility.
Okay, so this is that AoE shield. Also, this 5 wound is really obnoxious. So, let's see. If I take the 5 wound first, I will get a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Now I will put up an AoE shield. So now that means even if I do get corrupted, it's not a huge deal. Alright, let's do this random stuff. Okay.
It did some healing to you.
It did. It did do some healing to me. Let's smack this guy.
Because you have enough shield to protect you from all the incoming damage. And you
Let's
can purify him from that.
Smack him. Oh, it was a crit.
Oh, it's a
We
crit.
good.
We got it. Yay! Victory us. Corruption purified.
Oh, and we get a star blessing. Alright, so let's see. This is aimless, the one that randomly purifies for an absurd amount or deals 1 corruption. Shield boomerang, where it does a light shield and then comes back. And then
What
a
is even the
smaller,
point of purifying
smaller
for-
amounts of brilliance.
I guess 18 units. Yeah, I guess if it heals you, it heals you to full. This huge amount of
Oh,
damage.
Serenity. I really, really wanted that earlier, but now I have too many risky die. I'm gonna take it anyway and hope that that wasn't a horrible mistake. I was fishing for Serenity this whole time.
Oh, I see. What's copycat duplicate stuff?
Oh, I see. Because Invoke Guild creates and rolls
Oh,
dust
I
die,
see.
which stay in your dice pool for the rest of the
That's
battle.
an interesting one. Yeah.
Right, and yeah, Copycat is gonna duplicate a die from your own hand some of the time, or otherwise it will deal purification to a target. Okay, so Copycats are, like, can be good, but I think I'm going to, let's see, so this is super draw, which also has some super bad things, defensive. I think I'm gonna take some money so I have 200. Let's see, Star Blessing. At the end of your turn, gain 1 light shield for each die you did not use. For every 8 safe die, refresh your virtue kept between battles. And whenever an enemy gets over-corrupted, because you corrupted too much, I'm going to try this
Refresh?
again.
Yeah, let's see.
Whenever an enemy die is re-rolled, they take 5 damage. At the start of each battle, gain 1 Aeolic Divination. Your next X purifications dealt by you will have a 100% chance of doing triple damage. So you start the battle with your first thing
attack
doing
does
triple.
triple damage, yeah.
Or healing, but
Healing,
hopefully damage. And then at the start of each battle, apply 3 safeguard to all enemies. At the start of your turn, they get X light
So
shield.
they have 3 light shield,
then
then
2 light shield, then 1 light
shield.
shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like maybe I should take the bright full stone so that they get some light shield and they will not corrupt themselves as much at first.
That sounds good to me.
Alright, I'll grab some star shards. So now this is a sentinel shop. Let me see what kind of things I can do. I can get a free duplicate, but unfortunately I don't have one that's like
Really good.
safe
Yeah.
enough to duplicate yet, but I'm still probably gonna do it.
Unless you want to destroy instead of duplicate to clean your deck out more.
Yeah, I probably
Because you said you have
should.
too many
I
riskies.
probably should. I have
So
too
you can
many
get rid of
riskies.
for the worst risky.
I could, or I can get rid of
And the
one of
other.
my little ones.
And
too.
one of your little ones. Just destroy two.
The question is, how good are these sentinels? Because I really want to have money for doing forging, but some of these sentinels are pretty good. So, what does this do? It's called Everyone Deserves a Second Chance. Let me look at its
At the
deck.
start of its turn, let's see.
Where's the thing that I can look at its
It
deck?
said Act to inspect.
X is now inspecting this, but I know one of the other buttons let me look at its deck, and I can't see which one it is because of it's like
not in full
it's on the
screen yet.
bottom and it's not in full screen. It's
Oh,
Y.
Y should
Okay.
be. Okay.
I thought it was Y, but I did not. Okay, yes, this is the one that rerolls. Okay, I nearly certainly want to buy the Armillary Sphere on the grounds that I have a bunch of risky
Yeah, sounds good.
stuff. So having the ability to have a little buddy who's gonna do auto damage and then reroll for me.
Let's
is
check in
definitely
with
worth it.
chat real quick. Make sure that.
Sure thing. Let's see how chat is doing. So
Oh yeah, Kojo. Yeah, it is a roguelike deck building game, but uses dice instead of
that's
cards.
absolutely correct, which makes it very fascinating because of the fact that you don't know exactly which version of what you're doing you're gonna get. Okay, so now that I have the reroll, I could duplicate my risky die that's 50% good, and that the negatives are just 1 damage, but I think I am gonna remove a die. So first of
Isn't
all,
it removed too?
no, I think it's remove 1. First of all, what's this Rising Gust? Oh, I see. Yeah, deals purification for every chaotic ++ die that you have in your deck.
So it really likes having lots of chaotic ++s.
An aerial needle increases random purify and random confuse values based on how high your aerial needle is. By that amount.
And then draw and purify, or random purify.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Alright, let's see what else we could have. Either a giant confuse, a thunderstorm that deals purification to random targets, or an inventive. Okay, cool. I'm skipping it.
Money.
Meditation. What's messy purification?
Player's
Your
superposition.
next dice with any purify corrupt will always confuse. Oh, I see. It's part of the confuse spell. Then favorable wins. What is this? Hornet again? Increases purification. Recede from you by X until you deal purification to another target. Oh, right. It's the one where if you can focus fire with an electrostatic field, you can do a lot. Alright. Well, whatever. I'm skipping that too. Alright. Yeah, I think I... Oh, no. It is
I
two.
told you. It said
were right. You were right.
I read the directions.
You read the instructions. All right, I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna remove minor aimless because it's pretty aimless.
There we go.
Okay, and it's a shrine. It's a shrine. Sacrifice a heart to gain a star blessing. Okay. Malicious orb. Whenever you are a sentinel, deal corruption to an enemy, you get 3 healing. Winged Pinwheel. Replace your Thunderstorm 6 Virtue. What's the Thunderstorm 6 Virtue?
That's the 6 random shots.
6 random shots with a Wind Skitter. Discard 1 die from your hand to gain 4 favorable wins. Okay, I probably don't want to do that. And then this is...
The Trickster Cross when you roll the enemy.
which I do like, but I will see what other things I can get. Sentinels have a chance of dealing critical using the same stats as your critical, with 20% additional of dealing critical, and 2 additional critical multipliers. That's pretty funny. Whenever you were a sentinel, deal purification to a sentinel. A random enemy receives 1 purification for each purification received by the sentinel divided by 2.
Minimum 2.
And then if you have 25 dice in your pool, increase purification. Okay, so I do like having the sentinel crit, but I think I'm gonna choose Tempest Pollen.
And then whenever you were the sentinel,
Because of the fact
heals
that
the sentinel,
my
then
random stuff is now gonna heal the sentinel sometimes, and so
And then you do half as much damage to enemies.
that's right.
Minimum 2.
So let's fight the first boss. It's gonna have extra hit points now.
Oh
'cause
man.
it's played on an extra difficulty. What's going on here? It's got all these things.
Alright, let's see what his deal is.
I think,
At the end of his
oh
turn-
right, it blocks the first X purification from its unholy mist, but it also has a light shield
To
from
block
our
corruption
thing.
from our thing.
It's got 2 safeguard
That's what we
that
did, yeah,
puts
yeah.
the light shield on it, and it boosts
Always
so it
draws
always
the
draws a
second
second die. So it's gonna do unholy mist onto me, so I can't heal myself as easily, while corrupting me for 2, and then deal 2 to all targets. Meanwhile, this one has the smallest number of dice roll that it could have. Alright, so obviously before using the Chaotic Plus die, I should put up a favorable wind. So I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
And how many can this reroll? Just one, huh?
Yeah.
And this is defensive aura plus plus, which is only 2 of them are good. Oh, this is a meteor rain with random enemies serenity. I definitely want to reroll that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start by doing this favorable winds.
And that should
actually wait.
Will that cut down his?
Hold on, I should reroll this one first to see what it's gonna be. Come on, good thing.
Good. All right, here we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Although 7 meteor rain is horrifying, but yes. Okay. So now I'm going to, that'll cut down on his little shield a little bit while also doing favorable winds. So, I think that's reasonable. I'm gonna then do 7 meteor rain while serenitying the enemy. It killed my reroll die. That is really bad. That was very unlucky. That
it was, yeah.
4 out of the 7 were on the same target out of 3 targets.
Well,
that's
the breaks. Live by the chaos, die by the chaos.
That's fine.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna hurt myself
to be able to
because
use
this
powers,
healing, well, just because this healing is probably gonna heal me. And then watch this. See how much that did?
There we go.
I love Serenity, it's the best. Alright. It was worth it to kill my guy to do that. He'll come back next time. Alright.
Next time.
Alright, so I can refresh all my virtues. I can
wait till you use them.
damage myself. Oh, but right, I have lots of ways to reroll things.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna reroll the damage myself. Also, what the heck is he doing up here? What is this? Oh, he's unholy misting everybody. He's doing so much unholy mist. Okay, I'm gonna reroll.
Mass cleanse or
Minor shield is. The thing is that mass cleanse can become something so much better.
Oh, whoa.
Such as this.
Area purify 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want to damage
I'm gonna damage him.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to
corrupt.
So if I corrupt him up to 4, he will put an unholy mist on me. But I think that's fine. So I don't know though. Maybe I just don't even need to use this. Maybe you don't. Yeah.
Why not?
Oh wait, no. He actually has some shield.
Yeah.
So it's probably not as bad as it seems. Okay.
There we go.
So then I will hold on. Then I'm gonna use virtue to let's see. Are any of his things like? No, they're all about this bad. How about this one? They're all about the same amount bad. They could be worse with 3. So I'm gonna re-roll this. Aha, into a minor light shield. There we go. Great. So he's gonna smack me. So I'm going to refresh all of my virtues.
Oh, they're all back.
And it was a chaotic die, so okay. Then I'm going to do this.
Random. That all went after him?
Yes, it did.
Alright, I guess that one wasn't the random one. That was the chosen. Alright, now you're healed back up to full.
If people are wondering why I'm doing so much damage, which I am doing like a hell of a lot of damage, the reason is Serenity. The one that killed my little buddy. Alright, so if that had been a crit, this would have been the end. It was already pretty good. Okay, and we obviously win. Plus our weird BS light shield. Oh right, he's still got some dark mist, doesn't he?
Yeah, well I guess we might as well start with, let's see.
We'll just do this. Yeah, we win because 2 Serenity is making it deal 4. So
one more, yes. Serenity
we didn't get the best rolls, but we certainly won thanks to Serenity. Okay, now we get another little buddy. Also, our buddy who was knocked unconscious will come back. Okay, so we could either do some AoE action. This really bizarre thing that has like multiple possible options.
It's like every one of everything that weird thing you could do.
One of every weird thing. What's doubt dispel? I haven't even seen that. If you have 50 or brilliant, less than 50 brilliance, gain a doubt dispel. Otherwise, gain 1 confuse multiply.
Next confuse action will have 100% chance of purification.
I see. And one of them is, admittedly, like bad.
Yes.
On the Haywire Thopter.
I mean, it is Haywire.
It is 10% dodge. flies like a moth, stings like a wasp. The solar plexus is kind of like a safer situation where it's going to do a little bit of healing to everybody. And then this charged pylon likes to copy paste things because it does have a 1 in 6 chance of copying one of your own die. And does 3 to the enemy automatically. Maybe I'll take the charged pylon.
Haywire Thopter is funny, but I think charged pylon is probably...
Yeah, the Thopter is hilarious. Alright, now I get an uber amazing die. So let's pick which one we want. So we can either get Sky Piercer, well we don't use meteor range.
That
We
much
can get
critical up.
we can get one that just has high critical on everything. Or we can try to shuffle and see if we get Serenity Aura.
Let's
I
shuffle.
like critical, but I'm gonna
Critical's
shuffle.
good. Listen, do we get Serenity Aura? No.
We did not. We got Forged Area Purify though, where we can change a die from our hand to be an Area Purify instead of whatever was in it. We got
Crumbling Skies.
Crumbling Skies times everything.
Yes.
And Precision +++. Choose a die from any target and then pick what it is.
Oh.
Or do 3 healing. So,
These are all really good.
oh yeah, they're extremely good. So, like, obviously dealing 1 Purify to all targets that many times is cool. But I think let's get Forge Area Purify +++ on the grounds that we can forge some Area Purifies with it.
Yep.
We have too many risky dice, so I want to forge. Okay, so now this
It's
is
not a permanent forge. It's like just
no,
for the turn.
it is permanent. Unless it said that
It said it wasn't.
Oh, it said it wasn't. Man, I should pay more attention to what it says.
Oh no, it says for the rest of the run. You're right.
It was.
You're right,
That's
you're
what
right.
Forge does.
Okay, I thought
Okay.
it said turn. And
Now
that
I
was
need to
confused.
pay
Okay.
really, really close attention to this.
The Black Hole Blessing.
So, gain an additional die draw, but at the start of each battle, a random enemy is gonna increase its overcrush. It doesn't actually heal it, but it gets closer to doing its thing every turn. Shady Talisman, draw an additional die, but at the start of the battle, apply Obscure to all enemies. After the first turn, you won't be able to see their overcorruption meter, but you can try to memorize it. And draw an additional die at the start of the battle, all your virtues are disabled on the first turn. Okay, so I could shuffle these, but I think that not knowing their overcorruption mean well, I do random stuff, but I think we can try to pay attention to what it is. I have a second person here who can be trying to pay attention to what the overcorruption meters are. So let's do this so we can draw more dice. Great. Now we're heading into the Astropolis Ruins.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2, everybody.
Electric Boogaloo.
So we can either do a grab 50 star shards,
which leads
which
to a
does
forge
go
shop.
to the forge shop. I love random events, but if we don't get, well, let's see. Is there another forge shop for a while? There's not another forge shop for a while.
Until after another.
I think it may be worth our while to go to a forge shop.
And we'll go get more money before the forge shop. So.
All right, let's grab money and then go to the forge shop. Okay. So, while obviously a lightning, a void seek, incorruptible are very, very good. But I want to have enough left over to duplicate.
So you can put,
So
that means you can put inventive on something and then duplicate it.
Yes. I'm gonna put inventive onto,
The Serenity one?
yeah, unfortunately, while I don't normally like to duplicate something that only has 50% chance of being good, I really, really want Serenity. So I will take out one of the Torment because I don't want it to increase anything's corruption received. And then I'm going to duplicate one non-epic die in case people are wondering, why don't you duplicate that ridiculous, unfair thing that you just got from the boss?
Yes.
We cannot do that. And then I duplicate the Serenity. Alright, let's take a look
Normal
at what
battle.
this means for this normal battle. Okay, good.
Alright,
good God.
577 are they starting.
Yeah, we can see that they have up to 5, up to 7, up to 7. This guy, if he does it, is going to doom itself and become more powerful. This guy will deal 3 to me, this guy will deal 3 to me. What the heck is down here? At the start of its turn, it automatically increases its overcorruption by 1. Right, it's got Safeguard and Light Shield, that's why it has a million things. Oh, right, and Obscure. These are all from me.
Yes.
Now, these guys really, unfortunately,
Have
all have
thorns.
thorns, which is
That's
really
messy.
bad. Okay, so I'm going to start by applying Serenity to any target, and the target I choose to... Oh, wait, actually... Let's see. Oh, I see, and this is a Serenity ++ that turned into an Inventive. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I'm going to actually do. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going gonna re-roll the. And what is this? A chaotic plus plus? Yeah, this void seeks. Excellent. Okay. So I'm gonna re-roll the serenity plus plus and the defensive R. I'm actually hoping to get a negative on this.
Yes, you can forge it. You did.
And I got a positive on the defensive R. So now I'm gonna forge an area purify into the negative on this serenity plus plus. So if I later duplicate that one, it's got a 2/3 chance of being off. Okay, great. So now it's an area purify. I'm going to serenity this guy because he has a lot of hit points.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's happening. You got serenity. Okay. So now let's put up an area light shield, which is gonna help me with the fact that these guys have friggin' thorns. Actually, wait. This heals everybody. Let's not put that up first. Okay. Do this first.
How much damage is that gonna do you?
Actually,
2, I think.
Hold on. I'm gonna have him do some damage to this guy first.
And that'll deal 1 damage to him, I think.
But then I'm gonna area purify, so everybody gets healed.
Yes.
That won't heal me any because it will heal me 4, and I think it heals me 4 afterwards.
Oh, it heals me after. Okay. Yeah.
Or simultaneously.
Yeah.
All right. Now we can put up. Actually, I'm going to chaotic plus plus void seek. That is in my discard, right? Let's seek the serenity plus plus that has the extra area healing.
Indeed. Let's find it.
Oh look!
Oh look! It's more serenity.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna put that on.
So peaceful.
I'm gonna put that on this guy. Then I'm gonna put up the defensive aura because the thing I'm about to do is possibly gonna deal me up to 6 damage.
Yes.
It did not.
Okay. It all went to the enemies this time.
Well, it actually, I think some of it went to healing. It was all healing. The way it would have dealt me 6 damage is if it went to these guys.
Alright, it didn't go to those guys. That's what happened.
Yeah, it didn't even hurt my shield. If it went to them, I dodged. Actually, did I? No, my dodge is still 10%. So yeah, it all went to either him or
healing,
us. I think it mostly went to us. Because I didn't see their hit points go down by that much. Okay. Problem is these guys also get stronger over time. Okay.
Alright, 1, 0, 0.
Yeah, because that guy auto does it. 1 out of 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the first guy's 1 out of 5.
Oh,
but
out
the
of
other
5,
2 are 0
right.
out of 7.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I've got some rerolls going on here. So on the other hand, maybe I just want to be damaged.
Yeah.
By the minor shield so I can get my stuff.
Maybe. Do you want to start with the area purify?
What? I'm gonna start by damaging myself. Then I can do favorable winds. There we go.
For your chaos.
That's right, for my chaos. 4 to chaos. Okay, so, is there anything I want to actually re-roll? This is actually a roll well, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I see. It could roll higher.
No, it's a 4.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, if
Is it 4 the highest
if I don't use restoration to reroll something, then I will not do random healing. Let's see.
Can you reroll one of the enemy dice?
Yeah, I can. This is actually one of its highest values, whereas this guy's gonna daze me no matter what. So, yeah. Let's reroll the enemies. This guy is 2, which is higher than a 1. There we go. And so this is a chaotic plus plus area purify with that other thing on. So let me see.
So I guess if you damage him, then he might thorn you back, allowing you to use that other one.
I'm gonna do this. Check to see the light shield went away, so I healed it for 1. So now it's a 2.
2. Yep.
Okay. So if I do this, it should damage me 2 and heal me 2, which will recover me back. I guess it damaged. It healed me 4 and damaged me 2, but for some reason I'm still have 1. Oh, I had 3.
No, because you had 3 damage before.
Okay, got it. Understood. So if I do this, that should kill this flat out, and while only dealing him 1 damage. Then if I do this, it should kill this flat out. while only dealing me 1 damage. And then let's do AoE now that it won't hurt me to do so.
Yes.
No. And then I don't feel like using this reroll, so I
Yeah, because his dice
His
generally
thing are just about the same as each other.
There's
Alright.
worse ones than that. That was
Yeah,
the thing better.
there were worse ones than that. Okay, this guy has been Serenity to the point that
He has 3 hit points left.
he's going down.
Let's just finish him off.
Okay. I will kill him with favorable winds. How much of an insult? And by kill, I mean, of course, purify.
Purify, yes.
Some dice left the letter C with a number beside its name. It indicates in which chapter the dice can appear as a reward. Thanks, Mr. Fish. I actually didn't know. They've been doing that for a while, and I did not know that. For instance, C1, C2 indicates it can only appear in Chapter 1, Tainted Brief, and Chapter 2 is droplets. The same applies to blessings. Thanks, Mr. Fish. I did not know that. I seriously did. Fierce Squall. Gain 50 critical. Corruption has the same chance of criticaling as Purification.
Whoa. That's why it's
wow.
risky.
That's super risky. Anyway, I see. And it doesn't do anything else other than that. I definitely don't want that. Okay, I think I'm gonna take money.
Money time. Alright, what are the others?
This is a Forge Area Purify, but some of them are bad. Serenity Comets. Yeah, I like Serenity, but these comets are
They're
really
just dangerous.
terrifying. They're really
Well, that's why it's
they're
risky.
really terrifying. I'm gonna
Money.
Alright, I'm gonna take a broken shrine, I think.
You can pray for serious help, but you can't recover a heart.
I'm not gonna recover a heart. I'm gonna sacrifice a heart to gain a star blessing. Okay. So our choices are this thing where when you play 6 starter dice, it deals 6 purification to all targets, but we got rid of most of our starter dice. At the first draw phase of each battle, when drawing your initial hand, it all draws all your risky dice
That's
first.
too dangerous, I think.
And at the start of each battle,
Didn't
apply
I die
2.
from that? Isn't that why I died in the last round?
I think so. So actually, I know I could reroll, but I kind of like the idea that the
electrostatic,
thing
yeah.
with the fewest hit points automatically starts the fight, taking all of my random
Yeah,
stuff.
I like that. That sounds good. Let's
That's
do it.
pretty cool. I think I'm gonna take that. And let's take some money, and let's see what happens here. Okay. They don't have thorns. What do they have?
Well, 2 dice,
So
and
this
then
guy-
all the stuff that you did.
Something. Oh, and he's got the electrostatic from his
Yeah.
lower hit points. Okay, I understand. This is my mass cleanse plus plus. Oh, right. An aerial needle makes random purify and random confuse actions
Do more.
do more.
That's a can plus plus. Don't you want to?
Oh, right. Yes, I should definitely do my wins. Wait, I don't have my wins.
Oh, that's a reroll, not a win. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. I see. It increases the random purify, random confuse action values. This is not the one where it's like until you hit something else, it deals more damage. Okay. So the problem is that random confuse is really deadly at that point. But so I can just not. Oh wait,
No.
but that's only random confuse.
Yeah,
And I don't have any random confuse.
correct.
Okay, got it. I understand everything now. And so this is going to heal me
If you reroll,
If
so
I
you're not
reroll.
damaged yet. So
if I reroll. So I'm gonna start off by rerolling this
yeah,
with this guy. Okay, still not anything good, but we've got 3 really good.
So you
Things.
can reroll it again.
Let's reroll it again.
I guess you're not gonna have
There's no-
anything that damages
Yeah,
you this
I'm
turn.
not
so
gonna
you might as
damage
well.
myself, so I might as well just reroll it. Also, this guy is gonna do massive
that the
amounts
worst
of
thing he
shadow
has?
mantle. No, all of his things are really bad, but at least that's all shadow mantle, which is not as bad as other things. Okay, there we go. That would have been even better if we had serenity, but that's just being greedy. All right, so I'm going to do chaotic plus plus aerial needle, and then I can let's see. So this guy is corrupting me specifically, putting a plague die. This guy is corrupting itself, and they have 10. Yeah, this guy's corrupting
Yeah.
itself. Okay, well I think that I could put both of the shields on the guy that's corrupting himself, so he's only gonna get 1
Yeah.
corruption, so he'll get 1 out of 10. Then we'll do
This, which will be
random-
attracted to
It'll
that.
be all attracted to him, which it totally was. Then we can grab a 1. We'll just try to kill this guy that everything's attracted to, other than that I put the shield on the guy who's gonna self-heal.
But he's shielded 6 now, so he shouldn't.
Wait, how did his shield get up to 6? Oh, right, because it started at 3.
Because it started at 3.
Oh, right, I only needed to put 1 shield on him. I forgot that it started
Ah, that's fine.
That's fine, whatever. Okay. So they beat the crap out of me, and then...
But they didn't get any
corruption.
Any over-corruption, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you got the fusing
I got
thing.
the awesome favorable wins. Plus I got a
Forge
Forge
Area
Area Purify on a bad roll of my defensive aura, which is...
Yeah, let's do it.
About as good as it comes. The only thing better is getting it on a bad roll of Serenity, but I don't want to re-roll a good roll of Serenity to do that. So let's turn the defensive aura into an area purify. Well, favorable wins on a draw. Into another Serenity! Oh my goodness. Okay, so...
Do you even need both on the same target?
No. I don't think we do. So... Let's put one on this guy to try to kill him faster, and one on the other guy because that was really bad for him already. So, and I don't think we need to use these rerolls. Let's see.
Yeah, their dice don't look like they're particularly bad.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm gonna do this. This may heal him for one. It did not.
Did not?
Okay. So now we can just keep smacking him. Oh, actually, let's do this. It'll do 12 or more of big crit.
I know he has 9 left. 4.
Yeah, sadly, he will live to annoy me another day. But that guy heals himself for 2 and does do 2 corruption.
Yeah.
To
2 of 10.
his overcharge. Okay. Well, that killed it. Cool. Okay. So that's a chaotic plus. Those are both chaotic plus, which are not worth forging, but this
Serenity
is a Serenity, which we do want to forge. That's awesome. So I will totally forge the Serenity into an area heal. Then we can use one of our rerolls on one of these chaotic plus, probably the one that has a 2 damage to all targets.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can just reroll them both with this thing.
Yeah, so why not reroll them both?
I'm gonna reroll them both because
and then
if one of them is bad, like this one is. Ooh, even more aerial needle if we can reroll it into something less horrible. We did not. It became even worse. Okay. But we can draw 2 dice. Let's draw 2 dice. Oh no, one of them is negative. That's fine. I'm not too worried about this. In fact, I will hurt myself.
Cool. Alright, now you have extra ability.
Now I'm gonna reroll.
Favorable wind?
Yeah, I'm going to...
Before
I see. This is a favorable wind.
Yeah.
Right. I thought it was a reroll for some reason. Whoops. I'm gonna favorable wind. I'm going to Serenity everything. That way, even if this hits me, I will not go down so easily. Alright. It did not hit me. It hit one of my allies. Okay. So what is this guy doing? He's doing 3 random Shadow Mantle while adding a Madness die. So he's not actually going to deal damage to me.
But you can purify him.
I'm going to do this. That way, even if this kills him, it only heals for 1.
Yeah, which it didn't. So then purify him.
He died.
Crit, there you go. A winner is us.
He totally is. So we've got Forged Thunderstorms, which is cool, but I think we may have enough forging right now. What is this? This is Unforgeable Purify Brilliance. Oh right, I see. Yeah, it's the Brilliance one. Shuffle. We've got a Cleave, Electrostatic Field, and Aimless. I will take the money. Over here we have either a little Wind Glide. This Dazzling Lights, which purifies and doubles the value of all dice from your hand with Confuse until the end of the enemy's turn. And
it's hilarious, but honestly feels dangerous.
Well, oh, it's totally dangerous. And then here's another Serenity Comments. They keep wanting to give me Serenity Comments. Alright. We'll take the money. What do we got here? Well, you have 6 corruption on your corruption meter. Okay, when
you're about
to go down, everything you do does 4 additional purification, which includes that thing that hits 6 times.
Yes.
Well, you do 4 per hit.
This fascinating way to play with fire.
Yeah, it is kind of hilarious. But we might be able to get something better than that, so I will re-roll it, even though I do like it. I like having all my virtues at the start of the battle, too. At the start of each battle, gain a boost. Draw X additional die next turn. All enemies receive 10 purification for each die discarded during the draw phase. Discarded during the draw phase?
I don't know how to discard during the draw
Is that because we drew too many?
Oh, maybe.
Anyway, I don't think we're using starter dice or balanced dice almost at all. So we kind of, we'll just grab this.
So it's basically draw an additional die each turn, which is not bad.
Yes. Okay. So
we can destroy.
We don't have a lot of money.
We don't have a lot of money. We could go to the random event instead.
I think we can destroy and go to the forge shop though. That's still pretty good. Okay, so we'll get rid of. Let's see. Let's get rid of 2 minor shields. Okay.
Sounds good.
And now we're gonna forge again. Okay, so
we have we can either apply a new serenity or duplicate something. I think maybe applying a new serenity is better.
applying new serenity is very good, but Linda.
But if we duplicate the upgraded serenity,
We have 2 serenities that both have 4 out of 6
and
positive.
this one's better because it has a
This
4
one has a
instead
4.
of a 1. Yeah.
Yes,
So maybe we duplicate the 4 out of 6 positive serenity instead.
we should.
Yeah.
I think that's more worth it.
Duplicate
Putting
the
1 serenity
makes
on,
sense.
or turning one of our 4 out of 6 to have a 5. Or this crazy wing glide. So yeah, let's duplicate.
Serenity with a 4.
Serenity
instead
with a
of
4.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And we're good. Let's grab some money. Go to the shrine.
Yoli.
Play with fire.
Sacrifice a heart.
Okay, what have we got here? Whenever you or a sentinel plays meteor
Which we
rain,
don't have,
apply
really.
1 light shield to all targets first. Yeah, we didn't do that strat. At the first draw phase of each battle draws risky. Well, you know what? Most of my things are risky.
That's true.
But, I'd rather have a chance to draw my epic dice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess one thing is that if that does that force you to overdraw? If so, then that
No,
could
it
trigger
doesn't.
the
You
thing.
just draw risky before you draw the not risky.
Okay.
It's actually the reason you lost is because you had that one. And
Yeah,
you
no, I do
used it
remember
for
it
my
lost from
riskies.
that, but I didn't remember if it could trigger the overdraw thing.
Okay,
We talked
so
about
this
the other.
thing at the start of each battle gain 3 critical for each 2 safe die.
We don't have many
so
safe.
it would we have 1, so we gain
Yeah.
3 critical. And this is whenever an enemy dies reroll, they take 5 purification. Which, you know, we could use our reroll and reroll them, but this is whenever the enemy gets over corrupted, it gets a serenity. So I think
Yeah.
that way, if the worst happens, then we can serenity it up. All right, the doomed astronomer.
Boom.
So this guy is very, very annoying.
And he has 2 randos who have infinity hit points.
Yes, they're very, very annoying because
They're
they
gonna
have
eat
infinity
up your
hit points.
random stuff.
Not on the first 2 turns.
Oh, I just realized something. Yeah, but because of the attraction, because infinity hit points is by default more.
Yeah, so
So-
not on the first 2 turns. Anyway, so
So you have a rewrite forge thing.
So here's the question: should we forge this Serenity to? I think we should probably forge
Yeah,
this
'cause
Serenity,
you-
even
'cause
though we
there's still-
could try to re-roll it.
Yeah, but then that'll delete
But
the
then
worst face off of it. or the
Having
worst
a
thing, yeah.
having a Serenity that's there we go. That's 5 out of 6.
Well, you just guessed. Did you think you messed up?
I thought I messed up because you can't go back, but I didn't. Having a Serenity that's 5 out of 6, right?
You
is,
can re-roll the mass cleanse.
Oh, and that's
Hey!
and we've got defensive aura. Okay, so what's going on here? This guy's not doing anything. This guy's doing 1 corruption to me. This guy's doing 0 corruption to all targets. So they're not that bad yet. So whenever this guy receives purification, Doomed Astronomer receives half of the purification.
So you still...
Oh, I see.
So
right.
that means when you randomly do 1 damage, it'll still deal...
I don't
damage.
even remember that, but I know they've done some updating patches since then. Maybe people who dealt random damage got annoyed by these Infinity guys.
Mhm.
Anyway, so whenever you use when we use one of these things up here,
Mhm.
somebody gets doom and they do more corruption,
Mhm.
which is not the greatest. It also always gets 1 over corruption each turn, which then eventually gives them a doom after 5, which is good that we're getting Serenity for that.
Mhm.
And what else? Oh right, this is just all stuff that we did.
Yeah.
So, right.
We
so
did a lot of
something is
stuff.
gonna get doomed
So
if I
there's
use my
so we
first-
have favorable wind.
Yeah, so we should definitely use
that
favorable
going
wind
first before
by
we do
playing it
this.
on this guy. We don't actually have any chaotic ++ dice in our hand right now, but we will probably
Yes.
soon. Okay, So
we can apply. So the enemies have 3 light shield. We can.
Yeah, there's
Also
no
give
reason
more-
not to give even more light shield, even
Yeah.
though they're literally only doing 1 damage.
Mhm.
Also, I guess this is gonna give somebody Doom, which is not the greatest thing in the world, but it is going to do 6 damage to this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if
Oh no,
that's
wait! It
worth
could heal you
What?
instead of some.
No, it will do 6 to him because he's.
Oh,
got
remember, because he has
electrostatic
electrostatic. Yeah.
field. I don't know. Is that worth it to give someone Doom to do 6 damage to him? Probably not. I'm gonna.
Shield.
Although, I mean, some of the things that could get Doom, like Doom is that that corruption that
They get.
Oh no, increase their dice corruption value by 1.
Oh,
so if
yeah.
it does it to one of my allies, they don't have corruption on their dice. Unfortunately, it did it to that turret on the left, but that's fine because it also looks like it critted some of the times. All
Yeah,
right.
I mean he's already down to almost half.
Yes, so that was pretty good. Alright,
doing
so we're gonna take 1 to our light shield and then nothing's gonna happen.
Boop.
Then his doom increased by 1, right? Or no, his overcorruption.
overcorruption increased by 1, yes.
That's right. So here's a chaotic plus lightning sting, which deals 1 purification to any target 7 times, but then confuses myself. There's a serenity plus.
That's the worst thing
First of
on
all,
the
hold on.
turn.
Let me put serenity on him.
Yeah. And that's the bad one on one of the serenity dice.
Sure
so we
is.
can re-roll.
Sure. So we can. There's a lot of things we can reroll. So this guy is doing something really not.
They're actually all
They're
doing
all
things that we
something
don't
that's
care
no
about. What
problem.
about this one? Does he have better ones on here?
I mean, he theoretically could get a copycat.
Mhm.
So let's re-roll. And what is this? This is the deal 4, and then your next X dice with any type of purify corrupt will always be confused. I don't really like that.
But most of
I
his
can
things
just
have
not
it.
play it because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
have
not
to.
playing that's better. Anyway, yeah, so probably re-roll this guy and this guy since all of the enemies' dice are actually the best for us.
That makes sense.
And that could
And
become
that
better.
could become a copycat of Serenity. Did not. I'm gonna put Serenity on this guy.
He's so peeved.
It did become more damage though. Okay,
I guess you hypothetically could have re-rolled it one more time, but
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so having a confused die is really bad, but I've decided that since this is gonna do 21 damage,
That
I'm
is
gonna do
worth
it anyway. And that doomed this guy, so he is now doing 2. And I don't want superposition, so I'm just not gonna play it.
Seems legit.
I think we just are gonna win big time.
I think so too. He's so.
Okay. But let's forge an area purify.
Oh yeah,
onto
into
the
Serenity. Yes.
first.
Get rid of the torment.
How did I wind up getting this? Oh, it was a confused.
This is a
die.
confused die from the thing you did before.
Let's
yeah.
get rid of the torment for the best possible area purify first.
Yeah.
Cool,
There we go.
Cool. Oh, I also have a copycat.
Why the heck not, right?
Yeah, there's no reason. I can in fact even discard this die.
Yes. How do you want to win?
I don't know.
Let's win with Serenity Plus Plus's newly forged.
Yeah. I
area
just wanted to make
purify.
sure we did the permanent forge first.
Absolutely.
Okay, there we go. Boom.
That forge today is so cool.
Yeah, it helped us a lot. So, we can choose a new level 2 Sentinel now. But the question is, they are better, but are they better enough? This one, when it receives corruption, it empowers itself, but gets more corruption, right? It's a tank. So it gets stronger and stronger as it gets corruption, but it gets more corruption. This one is, can light shield all the enemies, or this one does a shield and does auto damage. And this one, oh right, I can shuffle these. What did I get this time? So this one can convert a one of my negative dice
To
rolls
purify
into
one.
a positive dice roll. And this one is inventive. And what's this one?
Incorruptible,
or one die with a non-mandatory action from your hand will not be discarded, and so that you keep it for next turn. I see. Well, you know, like this one's pretty solid. I think we can grab that maybe instead of the duplicator guy.
Sounds good.
Duplicator is good, but I think that having some that are level 2 will increase our chance of getting level 3 later on as well.
Also, we do rely on that reroll.
Okay, so let's see what we get here. Getting that Rubik's Cube to start was very good. So this lets us set a die to whatever one we want. This one is going to randomly deal some amount of purification, has a 50% chance to draw a die back. And this one does light shield and then goes back to your draw pile. Let's shuffle. Aimless. Huge amounts of purification to a random target. Although, if it's on one of the first 2 turns, because of our electromagnetic shield, then it will be to the weakest enemy.
Yes.
This is 50% chance of getting some like auto criticals. Although since we do a lot of small hits, so
yeah, I don't think that's
not quite as good. And then this draws all your chaotic plus dice,
which we don't have as many. So let's take aimless.
Yeah, I mean aimless is a huge amount. The problem is that when we're not on the first 2 turns, it's gonna be really bad. Because it's gonna have like a really low chance of actually hitting somebody that we care about, which is an issue. Whereas this one, at the very least, will do. I mean, I guess not very much though. It'll do like 2.
Yeah, well, this one does 24 damage at the least, right?
Which one?
Aimless? Because it'll do 12 and then 12 to the weakest enemy.
No, it'll. Electro field means the weakest enemy takes it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll do 12 to the weakest enemy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it'll do 12
on
the first turn, 12 on the
2
second
turns.
turn.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
So its net effect will work.
Alright, let's see if we can handle any of these black hole blessings.
Draw additional.
So, replace your lightning virtue with thunderstorm. Oh, I see. We can replace the deal 1 purification to any target 4 times where we can choose with deal 8 times and we don't choose. Or we can draw 1 and we have no thorns.
No thorns.
So the question is, can we deal with us having 2 doom? Which means that, to be clear, our 3 would become a 5. These 2s and 3s would become 4 and 5.
Yeah.
This 2 would become a 4. This actually wouldn't go up because doom does not affect torment. And this 2 would become a 4. We don't have a ton. Oh wait, no. I guess all these 1s would become 2 to all.
Yeah, 2 AoE all.
And is it 2 doom? Did it say? Yeah. So I think we
that's
shuffle.
a little dangerous. Yeah, shuffle. See what we get.
It's a risk. So alright, this one's fine. We will start with the ability that our own self-healing does 4 less on the first turn, 3 less on the second turn, 2 less, and then 1 less. But we needlessly self-heal with random shenanigans all the time. So, maybe not with the electromagnetic field, but let's see what people are saying in chat about what's going on here as we head into the final area, because we don't have the ability to go to like the end game place. And Kojo's saying it's fun watching us team up on here. Thanks. Alright, so let me see what we can do.
It's fun teaming up with them.
So how much, can I see how much stuff will cost if we go here? Because...
Well, we have 210. It just says minimum cost 100, which like obviously.
Okay. So there's also another forge shop up here.
So we could try to get money and then head to the next forge shop, because by the time we get to the next forge shop, we may have a better thing to duplicate.
There's also an epic shop that can try to buy epic dice or star blessings, I suppose.
And there's another forge shop there.
There's also another forge shop there.
There's
plus, we want to use the free duplicator.
Yeah, we use the free duplicator there. So maybe So we may actually not need to forge shop here, but we could improve things with it. Let's see.
Yeah, let me see. So first of all, if we remove 2 dice from ourselves, we would be able to remove minor, shield, and like possibly forge area purify by that point, because we might not need to forge by the time we get up here.
At the very end, yeah.
So if we did do the destroy instead of the shop, that's what we could do. Like, so the opportunity cost of
I guess
we only lose 20 money if we don't go to this forge shop, so we could just go to this forge shop.
We might as well, because actually, like, a lot of these, we're probably not going to take more random dice at this point. So we might as well take more money. And
this would give 20 money, but I don't think, parity-wise, we won't have enough to buy anything more if we had 280.
And we can check and see what this does. So
let's see what this does. So yeah, duplicate is too expensive.
Yeah.
But
we could put incorruptible or serenity on something.
Yes. We totally can. It's probably worth putting Serenity.
Can we put
on
Serenity
something.
on the last bad
Our
one
other
on one of the
option would be to
Serenity
take these two kind of meh things and put them onto like both of some of the Serenity's last bad guy sign, for example. If we wanted to. So which do you think is better? Having two negative things replaced by two kind of blah things, or having Serenity, a legitimately very exciting thing, appear on instead of one of these negative things?
I think maybe we put Serenity there, and then that one could be the one we duplicate in the end.
Yeah, I think so. That's the one we do. Because that one is so good.
That one's then good in everything, and then it's just
literally everything that it has
is excellent.
except the inventive that
Which, like, whatever. It's
whatever.
still
It's not
bad.
completely terrible. Okay, there we go. There we have it. So, it's time for our one of our last 3 battles here in the final area, ground 0 of the corruption. We're gonna do the hard battle. We have all our hit points back after all the ones we sacrificed.
Yes.
Okay, so the one issue with this one is that since 2 of these guys have really low health, only one of them is gonna get super killed. When it dies, it torments everybody, and we all receive more corruption.
This is gonna be trouble.
Yes, because when this dies, it will also torment everybody. And then this guy has massive, massive, massive amounts of hit points, and he does Meteor Rain, which does 5 single hits, and then if these 2 are dead, that will do...
What are the other things in that one? Okay, so everything in here is...
It can do Self 4. That one is definitely the least dangerous.
So this is actually the second worst, other than the 6th range. So I think
also,
we're really...
weirdly, we got a Forge Area Purify while also not having anything negative. Is this one of our awesome ones?
Yes.
Yeah, that was never going to be bad.
That one, we could actually consider re-rolling that one to try to get something bad and then forge it.
It is an option. The question is,
But I
is
think
it
that
worth trying
I
to get
don't
rid
think
of
it
the
is
Meteor
because
Rain?
I think it is worth trying to get rid of Meteor Rain, and I also think given there's so many enemies, just playing the thing to do 3 all things is worth.
I mean, I can always put the Area Purify on something else. It would be nice not having 3 negatives on it. Actually, wait a minute. I'd rather have 7 or 8 than 3 hitting once, even with Serenity.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we can re-roll it and see
So
what it does.
obviously I'm going to Serenity this
yeah,
guy.
do that first, of course.
But
Then-
3 hitting once is almost as good as 7 or 8, but it isn't. So if I get
and
a
with the
negative,
so
I
now
can
we
forge the
Area
negative.
Purify onto that, yeah.
Okay. So let's grab 7 critical.
Before we do our actual damage. Yeah, makes sense.
That's right.
And is there, wait, is that a, do we have a chaos?
We
No,
have
that's
a
so
what?
that's a reroll.
Yeah, that's a reroll. Okay, so
Anything else we might want to reroll? So like this guy's still got that annoying 5 over there.
that's correct. And it's gonna do. So I would definitely consider re-rolling that 5, because is it gonna be more than 5? It could be 6,
6,
but
then
there's also 3 chances of it being
3
less
chances of being
problematic.
less, and then 2 chances of it being the same thing.
Okay, so let's re-roll this 5. It was 5 to himself, which is much less problematic. All right, great. Here we go.
Area mass cleanse.
So, yeah, we'll start with the mass cleanse. That killed that guy, which then caused everyone to get more corruption.
Yes.
Alright, then we will move on with a virtue. That killed that guy, which caused all of us to get more corruption. He's gonna get 7 of his 12 with this thing he's doing right now.
Yes.
But that's fine.
Then we have a few bing, bing.
We have
Then
a-
he has a purify, so
He has a what?
or not purify.
He's gonna get. Oh right, he's not gonna get
He's
7
Serenity.
because he's got a
He's
shield,
got
so
shield,
he's only
3
get
shield.
4 of
So he'll
his
get 4
12,
of his
and he'll
12,
heal
yes.
for 4.
Yes.
Okay, so he'll be at 97, and he'll be at 4 out of 12. All right, now we can't see it, but it's at 4. Cool, more serenities.
Oh, lots of serenity.
Sure is. Plus favorable winds, the defensive aura, and an aimless plus 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 that unfortunately won't affect him. Also, this serenity rolled this, which is its worst.
So we can re-roll the
Alright,
serenity.
so I'm gonna serenity him,
then serenity
then
him.
serenity him, put up a giant shield.
We don't actually have any chaos dice, so the favorable winds doesn't matter.
Well,
this turn. But I guess we could.
We might draw one.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, we drew a reroll.
Well, we might as well reroll the Serenity die, right?
Yes. Well, we could also try to reroll this because it's gonna do 15 damage.
Oh yeah, let's try to reroll that. Wait, that's the one that. Yeah, we can reroll that.
It's true that it does 3 damage 5 times, which probably won't kill me.
Let's reroll it.
The problem is that it could reroll to the 6.
Then we can reroll it again with that other reroll.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Wait, which was that again?
It converts one of a die in our hand.
Oh, our hand.
Into
Okay,
not being negative.
We can't screw with this. Okay, so let's reroll him.
Alright, we'll do it. 4. So, in order for that to kill us with the shield, it would need to hit all 4 on the main character, which just seems very unlikely. So I think I'm going to play my shield.
And by kill, you mean damage one of our hearts.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's as bad as it can get. Alright. So at that point, then I think I'm not gonna reroll this because the chances of it getting worse are higher than the chances.
Yeah, we actually probably should have done the reroll on it first instead of the other.
Why? Because we don't need 3 purification to ourselves.
Oh, right.
I can now use this Serenity plus this crappy inventive on this reroll, so that we don't need it, it'll do some damage.
Yes.
Alright, well, maybe if we're lucky, it'll hit him.
It did.
It did. I think
damage.
it crit.
Yeah, massive damage. There we go.
And oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Right, we have the thing that when I purify these 2 guys, it also does it does half to the enemy.
That's what it was. Okay. I was confused for a second.
I was like, I think it crit because it did 1.5 times. Here's what it did. It crit, but it picked one of my allies, so it did triple and then was halved.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, that wasn't enough for a crit. It was more than the normal amount.
That's how 1.5 happens. Okay.
What is reckless cunning? It confuses myself for more critical. And there's renewal comments, which we've gotten like 1 trillion times.
It really wants us to have renewal.
I know, we're not doing it. Okay, I don't think I really want to take anything.
Yeah, because our dice are just really good.
Our dice are really, really good. Okay, Star Blessing. At the start of each battle, we'll get 1 AO divination for a free crit. This one is at the end of each turn, gain 1 light shield for each die you didn't play, but we play them a lot. At the start of each battle, gain 3%
We don't have
crit
save
chance.
die. Let's shuffle.
We're getting rid of that one. Save that. End of your turn, all enemies receive 2 purification for each die you didn't play. When you have, you know what?
We're going for it.
We might have 6. Okay. And when we do, our 6 random damage will turn into like 50 or something ridiculous. So we're doing this. Okay, Broken Shrine.
Yeah.
We're going to sacrifice a heart to gain a Star Blessing. Alright, well, what does this do? For every 12 risky die that we play, which admittedly, we play a lot of risky dice, all the enemies can't be corrupted for a turn. This one is, if you have 20, we
don't have that.
Let's shuffle. It may be worse. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, apply 1 light shield to you and all the sentinels. We try not to. When an enemy dies, reroll gets 5 purified. Let's do that.
We'll go ahead and take that one. It's always been a backup.
We've got the reroller guy. Okay.
So now you can.
So here's the interesting thing, which is, I think we're gonna wind up not getting a way to spend because we're gonna get this free duplication. But even so, I still think I want to remove 2 dice.
Yeah.
We didn't get any random events this time. Alright, so I'm gonna remove Minor Shield. Then the question is, should I keep or remove Forge Area Purify?
There's still a decent number of negatives on our dice.
But there's not that many. It's actually kind of hard to use it. I think I'm gonna remove Forge Area Purify. Maybe this was a mistake. I'm doing it.
I guess there's not gonna be a later chance to remove it. So.
Yes. I'm taking this even though I don't have plans to go to a shop because I
don't
definitely don't want safe dice.
Yeah, so it's more...
Let's go into the hard battle. Here we go. Oh, it's this guy.
He has all the hit points.
I think he's the guy who doesn't attack you for a few rounds and then he goes on a rampage. I do not like Thorns. I never liked them. But he does have 2 Serenity. He starts with 2 Serenity.
And he attracts everything.
He attracts everything because we didn't do the 2 Serenity. The thing is, he starts with 2 Serenity.
Oh, I see.
At the end of enemy's turn, Whenever he's purified, he gains serenity. At the end of his turn, he loses serenity. And he will hatch in 3 turns. So the idea is to purify him as many times as possible.
So we do have a -1. Oh, well, this will purify him automatically, right?
What? Yeah, a lot of things will, but yes.
Let's see. Are we going to get more serenity on him first before we start damaging him? Let's see.
So, first of all, this is a torment die. Actually, I'm going to do this because that will let us know everything that's going on.
Now we should do some rerolls.
Yes. So, let's do some rerolls. So, this was one that had some negative results. This is like the worst that this serenity die
This is a serenity die that's flat out bad now, too.
I agree. So, I think we should be rerolling these 2.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, it's a chaotic ++, whatever. Probably. Oh, I see. Could have given me serenity. I don't care.
Alright, let's do this.
This was still a torment.
It was still a torment and still a reroll to the exact same results. Alright.
That's fine. Whatever.
So we're not gonna get more serenities.
Yeah, we're not gonna get more serenities. It did reroll. I'm gonna
Wait, discard that, right?
What? We can't. It's negative. We have to play it. Oh wait, right. We can discard it with
serenity is invented.
You're right.
Yes.
There we go. So we can also do this, which will make him more and more serenitied. This convert sadly does not help us. Okay, so let's see. I have taken 2 damage from that. This should deal me a damage as well.
And then you can area purify.
It actually dealt me 2. Where did the other one come in? He seems to have 1 thorn.
And you have some. We should probably heal yourself here soon, because you have.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna use mass cleanse ++ to heal up to full.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's see. We can do this. Holy shit!
Jeez.
It dealt me a lot of damage.
But you can use this on yourself now.
You're right.
Virtue yourself.
Yeah, well, virtue me, even though virtuing him would do a lot. But
Actually,
I can't
wait,
remember.
the shadow shield is gonna mess your ability to heal yourself, right?
No.
Wait, why didn't it? I thought that was messing your healing yourself. Did it not activate?
It
Oh,
did,
it's
but
dead.
we got through it. It
Oh,
created
okay.
it created 4 basically dark shield on me, which we got rid
Oh, I
of
see.
immediately
We got
when we
rid
did
of those
7
because-
AoE
right,
heal
okay.
to self.
So it's 4 per turn, and we had already cleared it.
We killed him like in 1
Wow.
round.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't think we're gonna add anything new. Like, basically,
Yeah. I doubt it.
might as well look at it in case there's.
Alright, it gives back the virtues, whatever. Okay.
Alright, that's fine.
That was fun. Let's do something else. Every 4 times you deal purification to enemies, you get hit.
That's really good for us.
It definitely is a good way to get hit points back. We do it a
so
lot
much
of
purification.
times, so this will definitely heal us. The other option is to shuffle and see if we get something even better, but this is pretty good.
I think we just get that.
Sure.
I don't think we're like. I mean, we may have gotten something better. But I
Okay.
think we will.
So we need to
We go over
duplicate,
there
so
to
we
get
have to
yeah.
draw out this, even though we
Yes.
will just have tons of. I guess that gives us more points at the end if we win.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're duplicating this uber
Yes.
ridiculous, amazing
Duplicate
serenity.
Serenity of Win.
Okay, now let's pray at the shrine. You know what we do. We sacrifice a heart to gain
Gain
2
2
star
star
blessings.
blessings.
Well, we are doing it right before the last
Yeah, that's true.
boss. Like a complete
Contemptuous.
overconfident contemptuor. Every 8 times you deal purification to enemies, gain 1 boost. Wait, I definitely want that. I definitely want that. Let me see what the other ones are. Whenever you were sentinel, deal
No,
corruption.
you want that.
Reconnected. We're
Oh,
back.
hey!
We exist.
We exist.
We're humans.
We are humans. There was some weather issues.
Yes, we're sorry, everybody. There was a wind that blew out the power, and then the flickering power caused us to lose the internet connection.
All right. Well, hopefully it will avoid flickering again for a little bit, and
Okay,
we can
we're
finish this
about to
final
win.
battle.
Come on, or at least I think we're gonna win.
Yeah.
So we're hoping not to corrupt the enemy. So let's
Shuffle, I think.
shuffle. Every 3 times you deal purification, apply a light shield to prevent the target.
That one's
I like
legit,
that.
yeah.
I still somewhat like the enemies can't do anything every time you do 12 risky dice, but I think let's do... Wait, how do I even gain 3 crit? I don't have any safe dice, do I? Yes, restoration
2.
and favorable wins.
Yes.
I see. Shouldn't that give 6? Oh, for each 2 safe dice. I see.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we definitely want this.
Stardust, Garb, yep.
Because we're doing lots of random...
So many risky dice.
Whoa, what the heck is this? I don't know if I've even fought this final boss. I think I did. Alright, so he's got 2 arms that he can, like, resurrect or something. And the arms...
What's his ability there, the first one there?
The main problem is the arms
At
are...
the start of it, he does 1 corruption to a random target 2 times and then increases the... Oh, so every turn...
Then increases itself.
Yeah, so it's gonna deal more damage to random targets.
And these guys can potentially torment everybody so that area and stuff is bad if they actually get all the way up. Now, one thing is that this guy unfortunately took all of our electrostatic field. But that's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna Serenity plus him. Then let's reroll.
Reroll the Serenity.
Is this one? Yeah, this is a perfect Serenity.
Yeah,
so
and then there's another Serenity at the beginning there too.
Yes, and we definitely reroll
So let's reroll the both Serenities.
because this one is a perfect Serenity, and therefore it can't be worse. All right, so we'll put another Serenity on him, and we can redraw while playing favorable win. What is that? Oh, it's a chaotic plus that turned into a bad die roll. What is a good thing they can do?
Resonant Buzz and random.
The next X purification is received by you from random purify or random confuse. All enemies receive 1 purification for each purification received by you. That's actually pretty good. We probably don't want this guy to be able to torment himself, but his other options are reality disruption, where it increases its reality disruption, which we do not want. Yeah. For sure. And this one where he creates an
even more anomaly spawn.
Although he can't have more, but yeah. I think we have to let him torment himself.
I think so too.
Torment. Now, this one could turn into a torment die. So, like...
Since we only have one reroll left, we might want to leave it.
But we can reroll 2 things. What's this guy do? Oh, right, he does...
So we can reroll the Sentinel and this if nothing else.
Let's reroll this.
Alright, go for it then.
See, it was better. Alright, so... Let's see. I think we're gonna kill the anomaly spawn, so I might as well just hurt myself with this. So
yeah, then you have more things.
Stuff.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, because there's... And then you can do Confusion.
So I'm gonna Confusion of myself, because... Here's why.
Because either you get the more healing or you
or I put myself here and where that other thing needs me to do 4 extra damage with each of these 6.
Oh right, that's true. Okay.
Right. Okay. So alright, so this will definitely kill that guy. It's the only guy that it can hit.
Then let's kill it.
It's probably no. I see. It'd be worth it to do half damage on these guys since I can just auto kill by doing AoE. So I think I will auto kill by doing AoE. Boom. And boom. And so now, even if this picks one of my allies, it still will deal half damage to that guy.
As long as it doesn't pick you.
Did not.
Alright, there we go.
It looks like it also crit while doing...
Nice. So we can do random purification.
We sure can.
Which is, again, as long as it doesn't pick you, we'll do useful stuff. And then you can do the last 1 purification.
Which is 3.
Which is 3.
We have 2 Serenities. Alright, so the only thing that and he's at 0 out of 7, remember that was going away. Yeah. So he did his 3 random damage, and then he did Torment on himself, which unfortunately means when he hits himself, he's gonna get more and more corruption than normal. Wait, why does he not have shield from my thing that auto shields? Oh, maybe he already used it.
I think it got burnt up in the other stuff used
so he's gonna reality corruption himself.
What's that first one?
It is just cut up to 4 dice from your hand to deal purification. It's this chaotic plus. Alright, so first of all, let's do a favorable wins to get our chaotic plus to be more powerful.
And there's a Serenity that rolled as Torment, so let's reroll that too.
Yeah. I have taken 1 damage. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
There's nothing that's
gonna hurt myself
damage
again.
You, so you might as well.
Oh, good. It's Serenity. I maybe should have done that actually first. Alright, so I can put up a light shield defensive aura. Then I'm going to re-roll his thing that increases his level of reality disruption.
Yes.
Because I think I'd rather he...
Spawn more anomalies?
I'd even rather he summon his doofuses probably than be able to get more and more reality disruption.
Probably, yeah. Let's do it.
Although, like, maybe not, actually. You know what?
You
I
can
changed my
leave it.
mind. I'll leave it because...
What are the other options on Lunar Refractor again?
It's just, like, the thing where it converts.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So I definitely can hit him.
Let's go for that, yeah.
I guess we can see what this does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it did. I think let's just let him have a really high negative thing, because as long as he doesn't have his mooks, there's few enough guys around that my
we can
random
just focus him down.
stuff will either hit Daz and hit him for half, or hit him and then we'll kill him.
Sounds good to me.
Because he's almost dead at this point.
No, it's a fair
He
point.
hasn't
It's a fair
done
point.
like anything except for his automatic damage ability, which didn't get through our
What
shield.
about more Serenity? I like more Serenity. You can get him to Serenity 5.
Policy. I have found serenity. Alright, so I actually don't have a lot of things that can hit him, but this actually, so this 3 is gonna do like 8. And this will probably kill him.
Yep. Pew pew.
Corruption Purify. Plus,
6.
if you're wondering why even give all these things, it's because we beat the game with all 6 characters. There's a thing we can do, I think, that, or no, maybe I didn't win with the 6th one, but there's a thing we can do where we go into like Astrea mode, which, wait, maybe I can actually do that this time. Anyway, what's the situation with this guy? Purifying corrupt actions have their die values randomized between 1 and 6, and it increases the values by 1 within power. Oh, I see, and then it's 0. So it'll do actually between 1 and 7. Then this one is choose the die result, or deal damage, and then this one is the AoE healer guy. So the thing is that I like having rerolls on my rerolly guy, but I feel like getting a level 2 is probably going to be worth it, because then we can get a...
But I thought we just beat the game.
I thought so too, but it's possible that the thing that, like the Astrea gave, will exist. Let's see what happens. So critical multiplier plus plus increases your critical multiplier. What is this? Deal 8 purification to a random target and draw. Oh yeah, I see. So it has a good chance of drawing. I think that's probably good because it has a... Let's shuffle. Right, we have shuffle. Huge light shield. Oh wait, does this automatically draw?
Yes.
This automatically draws.
Holy cow.
I mean, the only other thing it does is increase our brilliance, but why not? We do have a... Okay, so what is this? Replace your... No, we already know we like that one. Draw 1 additional die per turn, but your next X cards will be randomized. Increase purification received by enemies by 1, but you deal 1 less purification to yourself and to all sentinels. So it's basically a automatic AoE Serenity, but it makes the
I don't think
purification
that's worth
less
it, because a
on
lot
itself.
of your stuff is like 1, 1, 1, and that would go to 0, 0, 0, wouldn't it? Like when you use Thunderstorm and heal yourself, wouldn't it
Yes.
be 0, 0?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
So I think it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Let's see. At the start of the battle, we draw 1 fewer, but in exchange, all targets, including us, get 1 more purification. Draw 2 additional dice per turn, but you can only use 1 virtue per turn, and Refresh ignores that condition. Well, we haven't been using a ton of virtues, I have to tell you, because we haven't been hurt very much. Draw 2 additional dice per turn at the start of each battle. Somebody has agony, which means they get doom on themselves every
Cumulative
turn.
doom, yeah.
Which, I mean, it could just be our sentinel. I feel like this one is hilarious because we haven't been using our
let's do
virtues
it.
very much. That's fine. Now, what is going on with this? I've never done this before. I sort of knew that... Oh, wait, did that unlock an achievement?
Yes, it did.
I sort of knew that this existed, but I didn't think that we would actually get to do it. What the heck? Okay, guys, I have no idea what this is.
Is this gonna be like some kind of final boss?
Yes, it's a special. I was not given. Oh, I'm glad we have 550 money.
Oh yeah, we have.
But I was not given the option to have an Astrea's Heart final chapter any of the times I beat the game for the first time with each character. So the question here is, what would we like to buy? A 3rd level Sentinel, a new epic die, / star blessings, or to duplicate one of our Serenity dice again, which we may not have enough to do.
Wasn't it 400, but it may be more expensive
Yeah,
now.
it's probably more expensive now. No, it's
no,
still
it is 400 because we didn't do it yet. Okay, so the cost is based
we
on...
could do that while also putting a 5 purify with the last 150.
Yeah, let's do that.
Our other option is to put incorruptible and something else. But I think let's put a 150 and then duplicate.
I'd say either 150 and then duplicate or destroy and duplicate.
That's fair. Which would we destroy?
I think our dice are pretty good though.
Our dice are fairly good. Alright, so I think that right now we can duplicate this awesome Serenity, and the 150 we can pay is maybe defensive aura.
Yeah, let's do that to get rid of one. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's duplicate the Amazeball Serenity.
Yes.
Okay. And then
use the 150 to
put a 5 healing instead of
one of
a
the
3 damage self on the
yes.
defensive aura. Alright. There we have it. Alright, that sounds good.
Hey, and our money, we used all of our money. That was very efficient.
Holy crap.
Oh.
I never want to face a corrupted version of Mooney because Mooney converts your dice.
Oh.
I'll face corrupted Sothis,
okay,
and that's bad enough.
Alright, let's do this.
Wait. I don't get to pick because I went on the left.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is probably instant death. Let's see what happens here. He's gonna corrupt my dice, I assume. What is he doing? He's giving me a wound hex, and he's putting corrupted knowledge. Your next X dice drawn with any type of corrupt action, have those actions change into area corrupt 1. Okay, I guess that could be worse.
Alright, so
anyway, let's quickly Serenity him like an infinite number of times.
Yes, let's do it. Yes.
Where infinity is defined
so we're gonna
as
throw all
3.
the Serenities on him. Then we could...
Problem is I have a wound, but I think I can
Can't you get rid of it with this?
Yes. But actually, I'll just take the damage before I put up the shield instead of getting... Oh, wait, no, right. I can get rid of it with Serenity plus plus Inventive.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Or you can use this, right?
Oh, yes. I have like a million ways to convert this. I'll do that. Although, I think this is... It's actually better to discard it anyway. Yeah, so this is pretty good. Anyway, we only have one of these, so we can do that.
Pew pew!
Take that, Mooney. You took everything. So yeah, I think because it does 3 purification.
That's true.
If we discard it, whereas it does 2 purification if we don't discard it. Okay, well, I was afraid of this guy, but he's actually at 55. I'm glad to have this extra level because I always felt in this game like I got absolutely obscene.
I think he should be more serene than he is right now.
Yeah, he's not chill enough. I don't know why he's so unchill. Oh, I got another conversion from that guy, but I've also got a lot of other stuff. So let's see. The Brilliance triple plus. We might as well do that.
Yeah, then we'll get another die.
Okay. So then we've got Aerial Needle.
Do we have any? Wait, we have a little...
Oh wait, we've got Sky Piercer. Oh wait,
those are chaos dice.
We can, yeah, those are chaos. Well, they're both chaos dice, so we can
so
do.
So we should do favorable winds first.
Okay. This is restoration, but it got turned into a corruption because of Mooney. Wait, is this still a positive wound? Oh no, right. Wounds have a very small chance of being.
So can this change that corruption too?
I believe it can. But since this is it's if you reroll at least 1 die, deal 2 corruption to yourself. I think I don't have to use this because I could just reroll 0.
Yeah.
Whereas I'd rather convert this to.
Then we can convert that, and then we don't need to reroll. Yeah.
Now we don't. We have no forced moves.
Yeah.
So this is a random purify that also gives aerial needles. So let's do that. Okay, this also is Sky Piercer, which is totally irrelevant because we don't ever do giant. I think he's just gonna die.
Yep.
Okay, I was afraid of him for nothing because we got an achievement, the Dark Moon, for beating corrupted Mooney.
Yes.
Wait, Astrea, the goddess who's supposed to be good, got corrupted. She must be the source of corruption for this reason.
All right. She probably has 1 million hit points. Let's see. Oh.
She has 3 shadow clones of herself.
Or maybe 2 of them are shadow clones and
one of them is good. Oh no, wait, they're just all equivalent.
Okay. Alright, so what's that first ability she's got going on there? That's
It's
the
a
triple
crown.
How does that
these
work?
are called Astrea's avatar, so it's not even
When
Astrea.
Oh.
Whenever this Astrea applies an effect to herself, she also applies that effect to all other Astreas.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
And so this thing where they receive free corruption at the end of their turn will go to all the Astreas.
Okay, what's that one?
Blocks all purification, then decreases itself by
Oh.
1. If you receive X or more purification at once, lose all reinforce. Oh, so it's good against small amounts.
Which is what we'd like to do.
Okay, so the problem is that we're not going to be able... Wait,
Is Serenity in effect?
Whenever
When
it
she
applies it, not
okay.
when we apply it.
Aw.
I see what you did there. Okay. So...
No, there's no reason not to make one of them.
Let's see.
So.
There's no reason not to brilliance ourselves, I guess. We might as well chill one of them. Let's chill the one.
The
on
one
the
that had.
left.
What about the one that is attracting everything?
Oh yeah. That's a good point. That we can kill it faster.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. And then we can play. Do we have any chaotic plus plus?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. It's not very friendly right here, right now. Okay. We actually got 3 bad rolls today, but we do have this defensive shield.
Well, I feel like we actually made. What is this one here?
What? 1 corruption to all targets.
I was thinking about how if we could get a reroll, if we take 1 damage, we can reroll stuff.
We have to take 1 damage. So we could take 4 damage to ourselves.
I think
if we do get the reroll because of the negative thing we picked, we will not be able to do 6 or 12 damage to Astraea's avatar with this thing, but it may be worth it because there's so many bad things.
So actually it's probably better to do that because this actually has a lot of good things on it, whereas this is just the random chaotic one.
All right, so hold on. I'm going to do favorable wins.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah, that's Serenity.
And this actually does have
Serenity on this.
AoE Serenity as one of the things that it could do.
It also has AoE Torment.
It also has AoE Torment, and we don't have a lot of rerolls. So I think
We're using it to gain any rerolls.
Serenity Aura is the best die in the game. To be clear.
Yes.
To be clear, the reason I kept shuffling and looking at risky die, and you're like, we probably weren't going to take it, is because I was hoping to get Serenity Aura.
But with it not being upgraded at all.
Yeah, we wanted an upgraded one. So I'm just going to take this 4 damage. And now we can reroll both the Serenity plus and the Mass Cleanse.
Yes. Oof. Reroll back to the same results.
Same results. Einstein warned us. Alright, so I'm
we definitely want
going
a
to
light shield, then.
put up a giant shield, then Torment. Let's see. I'll Torment this guy. Sorry, buddy. Actually, wait. What does Torment be? Is that they receive X more?
Yeah, whenever they receive corruption.
I mean, this one we're hopefully gonna kill.
So maybe we can just torment the one we're planning to kill.
We did it, so that should mean it doesn't go to all 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Now
fine.
it does mean that this Mass Cleanse is gonna do it.
I guess we should have done that first.
Oh yeah, we definitely should have. I forgot about that.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then what about those?
Oh, I forgot to do them. That was really, really foolish.
That's alright. There is a lot going on right now. Okay.
Okay.
So we don't have any rerolls out here, do
So
we?
first of all, we can Brilliance.
Yeah. Let's Brilliance.
We do have a reroll. Brilliance drew a negative die. Chaotic plus plus and defensive aura, and this chaotic plus plus is negative as well. What is this chaotic plus? Oh, it's just an inventive, although it would allow us to. Oh, we also have an inventive which will allow us to drop one of the negative ones.
So maybe we do a
Okay.
reroll on the two worst ones, and then drop at the end whichever one is worst at the end of that.
So first of all,
Well, we can always start with the Serenity.
should I put another Serenity on the one that's taking everything? Or should I start putting a Serenity on something else?
I don't know if we're gonna kill it without it.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think so, because we did half of its damage last turn. So, but let's just guarantee a kill on that.
I'm not even sure that that's
if we
guaranteed.
can.
But,
So let's.
what is this? Oh yeah, this only does a light shield with a rebound, which we don't care. So I'm going to
Defensive aura, and then what was the last one on the end again?
this chaotic plus inventive.
Which is more discards.
Yes, but assuming the defensive aura doesn't work well, it could discard both of the
Yeah.
other
So
two.
why don't we re-roll those two? All right. Now we can destroy one. We can destroy the other two with this, right?
What? It only does one.
Oh,
I
that's a
think.
destroy one right now.
Yes. So we can deal 2 corruption to ourselves or to any target. It doesn't really matter.
Are those equivalent? Wait, that's still corruption to one target. That's I see. Perfect.
They're pretty equivalent.
Because we would do it to ourselves anyway, so we might as well. Yeah, because we're not gonna hit the reroll because we're doing the AoE zap, presumably. So it just actually hurts, but then we get rid of that die with this.
Oh
die.
right, I should have done favorable winds first.
Yeah, you should. That's fine. All right, Serenity to destroy the chaotic. I guess did we actually play a chaotic this turn, or did we just destroy the link?
Oh, we played one, but it was before the favorable winds.
Right,
Bad
okay.
ordering. All right, so that's gonna do that.
And then area purify will, and then we can use that to finish that one.
This will kill him anyway, or
Right.
her.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
wait,
what's this now?
What's this? What's this situation? This is bad. This is the worst.
Collapse Sun. Other Astreas don't apply effects.
Oh, in 6 turns, it transforms her back to her usual self with,
With
half
half
max
max
corruption.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I should have considered that. Oh, I should have done 1. That was okay.
And we didn't know. We have no fun. So let's see.
All right.
So let's Serenity.
Yeah. Should we Serenity both of them so that we kill them
Yeah.
at about the same time?
Let's do that.
Or should we? Wait, what buff are they putting up? They receive free corruption.
Actually, wait a minute. This
What?
guy doesn't seem to have rolled anything. It just seems to be kind of a counter. So maybe we should put both on the same one and see if we can kill it faster. Oh, no, wait. Let's put them on separate ones because
No,
we have
let's
multiple
put them
powerful
on.
AoEs
Let's
right now.
put them on this one because it's applying doom to itself, which will increase the dice corruption value. Where? Oh wait, no, they're doing it to both.
They're
because
doing it to both
AoE.
because they're AoE, yes.
Okay. So here we go then.
Yeah.
So we found Serenity.
If we put them on each, then these AoEs are gonna... Because we're gonna AoE a lot.
And
So
we can favorable wind
wins,
draw.
yes.
There's a reroll. This is just gonna be confusing anyway. But I think we have a lot by this point of brilliance. How
Yeah.
much brilliance do we have? So we have 1 million of. Oh wait, the brilliance is under us. We have 28. So we actually have a 78% chance that our confusion is positive.
Yeah.
What is this? I see. It gives 20 dodge and then gives 3 negative confusion dice. Or no, 1 negative confusion dice. Oh
Depending
no, the
on
one
the
we
result,
drew
yeah.
did
The one we
3.
drew did 3, so that's not a good result.
Well, what we could do is re-roll it though.
Yeah, let's re-roll that
Now,
one.
re-rolling
and then,
Astrea would allow us to deal 5 damage, but I think it's worth
and
it
the
to
Serenity
re-roll
Plus
this.
and that one, yeah. I think so.
They were same.
Same result. Alright, well, it happened.
Okay, so let's do this anyway. So we have a 78% chance.
Of dealing 4 purification. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's go for it.
Purification. Okay.
Well, it doesn't hurt to hurt ourselves and then
Doesn't.
we're about
So
to
the
do
question
AoE.
is, should I do the 6?
I think
should I
that's
do
better
the
than
damage,
reroll.
or should I re-roll because I might want to get 20% dodge with fewer confused dice? I think that the damage is
I
better.
think the damage is better. And then we can... Don't forget the dice from these guys up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do theirs first.
Alright.
Here we go.
And Oh, because we wouldn't have been able to take one of them.
Getting Doom on them is really bad. I maybe you actually should have re-rolled the one where they got Doom. Now they're going to be doing way more damage.
Well, we can do more Serenity now. Alright, that's a Chaotic plus plus. We don't have any favorable
hold on.
winds
Yeah,
this
we can
time.
do a lot more Serenity.
So let's Serene him up.
So 1, 2, and the one that has 30, I'll do
Yeah.
third Serenity. So we can gain area.
Aerial Needle.
Needle.
That as well do that. We don't actually have any Chaotic in the days.
We can give everybody Light Shield. We can do this thing.
Area Serenity, yes.
This thing. It hit my guy, which then hit the infinity hit points one.
That's a shame.
That's a big shame. What's going on here? Apply 1 corrupted Astrea to self. When reaching 3 corrupted Astrea, triggered corrupted Astrea. Triggering corrupted Astrea, all targets receive 2 corruption, then decreases corrupted Astrea. Okay, that's horrifying. Oh man. Oh wait, I should have done this one first and just killed this one. Okay, now they're not gonna get a million corrupted Astrea. They're just gonna get 1. And that's a collapsed Astrea, so I'm hoping that it does not apply. All the things for these. Yeah,
It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so we should be okay at this point. Because we're gonna do 23 more or less no matter what.
Alright, let's just mass cleanse and win.
Alright, so Brilliance.
Or not. Won't mass
I
cleanse
mean-
just win?
Yeah,
You want to win
we
by
win.
more, okay.
Alright, we did it. We
winner
saved
is
the
us.
day. Wait. What's happening here?
I think Astrea is being purified.
No, it turned from an avatar to the
no.
actual goddess. What's the situation? Wait, is this the same fight? Is it
No,
a new fight?
it's a new fight. Look, it has the attraction again.
You're right.
But what are those other things it's got?
Holy moly.
Singularity
At the start of the
goddess.
battle, she adds a collection of a different hex die into your discard. Every 3 turns, apply 1 decay to her. She changes her state every 4 times you play a virtue. She deals 2 corruption to all targets every 5 times you play an action. What is an action? I'm gonna assume that is like a die.
Probably.
And then there's the stuff I put on her.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so we definitely want to Serenity her before anything else. And we want to...
Now this, yeah, it says 4.
And we want to use the favorable wind before we play any Chaos die.
And there are cast die here, right? Yes, there
Yeah.
are 2. So we'll play a favorable wind on Astrea. She's also hitting for 5 at some point to me. I don't have any shield. 5 is like everything.
Now, we don't have any means of re-rolling without damaging ourselves, but we could damage ourselves to get a means through if we wanted, but do we need to, really? Actually,
I mean, we might as well damage ourselves because we're about to heal ourselves.
That's true.
We don't need to re-roll after that point, but we can.
Are there better things for us on the Astrea die?
Plus, she takes 5 damage if I re-roll her.
No.
No, this is
the best result.
This is probably the
Alright.
best result.
Good job.
Okay. Thanks for coming to my talk. Alright, so...
What about this? This could be improved.
What?
Or I guess, no, we can only do 1 power and we want to use
Yes,
the,
that's right.
everything.
So, hold on. This is an action. So, she's presumably going to hit me for 2 the moment I do something else.
Yeah, so we can wait to do the
She's
area.
going to hit everybody for 2. Let's see if that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, did she not?
What's her
Oh,
counter?
was that
say?
not an action? It still says 1.
Oh, maybe it doesn't count as an
Whenever
action because
I
you
play an action.
Yeah, you didn't.
Okay, let's see if this counts as an action. Oh, wait, no, because that could heal me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this should deal 2 damage to everything. It totally did. Okay, cool. Good talk. Let's heal everybody to full.
Now you're down by 1.
Okay,
'Cause you
fine.
had-
I'm gonna heal
Yeah.
for a lot anyway. Alright, so...
So just make sure that, just make sure that there's an area of Purify left after in the end after you've done everything in case something counts as actions to make.
Oh, that's a good point. Alright, so...
Do you want that instead of the shock?
Oh, right. I totally wanted the shock. I definitely wanted the shock by a lot. Okay, that was... Forgot that I lost the shock. Okay, well, so 5, as we expected. And she's gonna do 2 if I take even a single action. So I need to be very careful.
You need to heal before you apply Serenity then.
Yes. Also, I think that these guys' things don't count as an action.
Yes. You also have all your hearts back, so.
It's true. But, wait. Oh, right. I have that thing where healing gets disrupted.
So you're gonna need to hit yourself like, multiple times before you can heal?
I think so. There we go.
Okay.
Alright.
So now you might as well serene her, right?
Oh, for sure. Okay. So.
Alright, so let's see.
We've got.
Your hit points are not in a great state, but you do have some rerolls.
Yeah, we should
And
definitely
we
reroll.
also need to choose carefully which of these powers we use. So if it's a reroll and not the others. Yeah. This one is a mess.
At least we have brilliance, so this confused die is not as bad as it could be.
Which die do we want to get rid of? Or do we reroll that
Hold
one?
on,
Actually, what are we rerolling?
So I think we should reroll
Defensive aura and Serenity?
And let's see, no, the madness is actually in good shape.
Yeah.
So defensive aura. The other option is to reroll confused and then use serenity on it because.
Oh yeah.
No, I think we should reroll this.
Let's do it.
Because getting more serenity early on is
so we
going to
can
help us a
serene
lot.
her. Now,
Okay.
this can't get rid of confused, right? Because it's
It
not.
cannot, but our confuses are also more likely to be good than normal. Alright, one more action and we get hit.
So we can purify, and then I guess it doesn't matter what order we do it in, because it'll heal us.
Okay, now we want to heal.
Heal, yep. Okay.
Now we're at full. So
I don't know if Madness is worth playing.
probably not.
Or confused, because it
Wait,
could kill our allies too.
What do you mean?
Couldn't it?
Don't I get to pick?
Oh right, you get to pick the target of this one. Right.
Okay. So I think Madness is worth playing for 4, even though it does get her closer to hurting all of us. And then I will smartly use this one instead of the strictly worst one. Alright, so next time I do anything... Oh wait, did she just do 12?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Did her dice change or we just didn't pay attention?
I think we just didn't pay attention.
Alright, well now we
Yeah, 12 is just one of them.
Alright, now we need to pay more
re-rolled it.
attention to her rerolls and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, well we learned.
No, the plague is like... Okay, so we are at full, so now that we took the heart. Also, we do have a dodge, so I'm gonna Serenity her.
Now she kills us. Or she attacks everybody. Okay, so we definitely need healing.
So now we do AoE healing.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna purge the Paralyze die.
Are there any chaos for favorable winds?
Yes. There's one. I'm gonna give myself dodge.
Yeah.
That dealt 8 to her for the favorable winds. Okay. I'm going to Sentinel convert this one area heal damage to area heal.
Yep.
Then the question is, Plague Die is almost definitely gonna just keep infecting us with more Plague Dice, and there's almost nothing we can do about it. So I think I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to play it at some point. So I'll play it now. Now I'll play this so that she deals 2 damage to everybody.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna heal. I'm going to do random stuff. Yep. Alright. Now she's close to doing a form change. I don't know what the form change is, so let's...
She rolled 12.
Okay, but let's kill her.
Alright, let's make sure we do...
Yes.
Yeah, let's kill her, but let's make sure we don't forget that she rolled 12 if we need to.
That's a good point. Okay, let's kill
We
her.
can just kill her. What do we kill her with? Area 4, maybe?
So, I don't want to do the power that's here because form change may give her hit points back somehow. We don't know.
Yeah.
What Force Singularity Goddess? What does that do?
We got an achievement, the Corruption Goddess.
We just got like so many achievements for this. This build was so obscene.
Okay, this looks good. This looks like Purification Covenant.
Astrea Purify.
Hey, we did it! We did it! Apian Hero.
Bless you, oracles. Oh, and all 6 of them are here now. Those thousands of years trapped in my own corruption were exhausting. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I'm sorry that I lost control. I let the anomaly consume me. I thought that creating the 6 worlds and all its creatures would be enough. But it wasn't. I wanted to control everything. I wanted more. I was trying to be perfect. I wanted everything to be perfect, but this perfection had a price. Each time I went over the edge in search of the unattainable, it became harder to keep the balance. Eventually, I got lost in my own corruption. There was nothing you could do to save me. If you hadn't removed my heart, I would have become a black hole and destroyed everything. So I need you to know it was not your fault. Crimson Dawn, it wasn't your fault, and I hope you can forgive me. Now I'm leaving. I'm very tired. This is the last time you will hear my voice. But don't worry, I'll always be watching over you. Bless you, oracles.
Thus the worlds are saved.
Shooting like a light up into the sun. What is going on?
I'm not sure.
There's an eyeball
or a
going
sunspot?
into the black hole. No, but look, is that an eyeball?
I think,
maybe it's a
I
sunspot.
think it's supposed to be a stylized sunspot, but I'm not sure.
Something's happening. It's like a regular sun instead of having weird eyeballs on it.
Alright. Normal sun.
Maybe the 6 worlds are no longer corrupted.
I think that's what it's trying to show us, yeah.
Good work, Astrea, the little moth. And also all the other oracles.
Yay, we did it.
I was not expecting exactly what happened there
No,
at
I
the
wasn't
end.
either.
These are the 6 planets of the 6
They all
oracles.
now peacefully orbit the non-corrupted sun.
And then it goes back to the title screen of Astrea 6-Sided Oracles,
Awesome.
where the planets become those little dots in the picture.
I believe we're about to be treated to credits.
I think we are.
Anyway, I think we can do our,
Yeah,
do our
let's do
outro
our-
here while the credits are
Let's
going.
do our poll while the credits are going. So,
Indeed.
thanks for sticking with us as we did it, and we saved Astrea.
Alright, so Kojo said I have to step away, I'm going to vote for 3.
Okay, so
So
we have at least
Math Guy's
2
3
votes
and
for
Kojo's
3.
3, so let's go ahead and put
Let
that
me put
in
the
for-
poll back up. So we're ending the episode. We're voting for next week. Will it be the Cosmere RPG, which has 2 votes, or something else?
It probably will be the Cosmere RPG.
I think it will, but everybody else, put in your votes to see if you can beat the Cosmere RPG.
Unless you want the Cosmere
Unless you
RPG.
want it, then
Then
see if you can keep the Cosmere RPG.
inform us that you wish to play, or wish to hear us talking about it, yes. We're gonna play tomorrow. With Mark's brother Jared and some of his friends.
Oh, whoa, something happened here.
We get points. A run score. We level up.
Level up! Oh, we got Astral Seeker. So Astrea has leveled to 3. She's gained new star blessings, the Drifter Catcher. Whenever an enemy dodges corruption, that enemy receives 45 damage and loses all dodge. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to heal an enemy, apply 5 dodge to that enemy. Dice action, Doubt Dispeller, something that can appear on our dice now. If you have less than 50 brilliance, gain X Doubt Dispeller. Oh, it's the one that we kind of found randomly in the thing where
when the confused
the
actions...
confused actions
are
will always
guaranteed to
purify for a
purify.
while, and if you have a 100% chance to purify anyway, your next confused action is a higher crit mult. And Resonant Buzz. I think we've seen that
Yeah, we
also
did see
on
it.
a Chaotic ++ die, where on the next X Purifications, then all enemies receive 1 purification for each purification received by you, so that things that go to you will possibly go to them. Alright. Good work. Now, did Astrea, like, double level from this? She sure did.
Yes.
Also, we
Level
got an
up.
achievement for a 5,000 run score. I think that's what the achievement was. It was barely above 5,000, because we did spend, like, all our star chests, which lowers your score. Celestial Dew. Whenever you deal critical with a safe die, hex die, confused, like a
Should
negative
make
dice, or anything like that, its crit multiplier is 5,
Ooh,
or it's 2 higher.
nice.
That's funny. twisted scroll. At the start of each battle, all your virtues shuffle their positions. You never know where they're gonna be. Dice action. 35 confused. Did you get up your brilliance? Are you sure?
Speaking of ways to instantly end your run.
And clarity whirlwind.
I guess you have
deal X
hearts
purification to any target. Deal X purification to all enemies for each random purify action in your hand. Change all dice from your hand with random purify action into area enemy purify until the end of enemy's turn. Change all dice from your hand with purify of any type to random purify. So it's a clarity whirlwind. So it deals damage. Then it turns your random stuff into hit all the enemies, and your non-random stuff into random.
Yes.
So it's like, did you take all random?
Then you know what's going on.
Then you're very happy with this because it's gonna hit all the enemies. Did you not take random?
I hope you like what's about to happen.
I hope you, I hope you took electromagnetic or something because there you go. So now did she triple level? I doubt it. No, but she did get almost a half of the next level. Good work, Astrea. And we unlocked Anomaly rank 2 because we did Anomaly 1 on that one.
To increase the boss's mass corruption.
Which increases the boss's corruption.
Oh, and Astrea.
Even more, and it stacks with the
and
one.
There's Astrea level 2.
Because we only beat... that's separate from Anomaly.
Yeah.
Increases the Corrupted Oracle and Astrea's max hit points.
Astrea level also affects Astrea's heart.
Yes.
Yes, that makes sense.
It affects, or it only affects the things that are in Astrea's heart. The corrupted oracles that are in there, and then Astrea. Whereas this one affects everything.
So I was thinking that the
Anomaly level affects everything except Astrea's heart.
Got it.
Alright. Well, looky here. Let's see if we got
winner is us. Let's
some
check
votes
the chat.
while that was happening. Alright, so we got another vote for Cosmere, and then Rico voted for plays.
Alright, so it looks like Cosmere is gonna win. Math Guy, we're planning to use the pre-gens probably, potentially with some slight modifications.
We're gonna do the demo, because that was designed by the people with the Cosmere RPG, so we want to see...
Spin.
We want to see how it works with the one that they built. And so we're gonna use the demo pre-gens because... 4 of the 6 pre-gens have pretty much exactly what we would have picked for their starting talent on their path. One of them, the talent they picked is totally fine, but there's also another one. There's another tree that's really cool for restoring resolve or whatever it's called, focus, that they didn't pick that maybe was better. And only one of them has an ability that the design of which always, that kind of ability frustrates me, which is the one that is... It tells you what the enemy is going to do on their next turn unless the situation changes, which it, like, always does.
Yeah.
So, we don't have enough players that we have to worry about playing that one on the Scholar, and we can switch them to not that one if somebody really wants to play that pre-gen.
Absolutely.
I think the Scholar does actually, like, have a free, random, like, pain real, that the other characters don't have. Aha, and Math Guy tried Draw Steal, the MCDM RPG again. Cool. Alright, so that is Astrea, and we got to play more than we were even expecting, because we didn't know about that other stuff. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for the hiccup in the middle, folks, and we will see you on Tuesday for whatever that episode is. I think it's Building an NPC.
I think it is, yeah.
And then next Saturday, before the Kickstarter ends, we'll talk to you about Cosmere RPG. Bye, everybody!
Bye!